All right, hello and welcome. I am DM Bob Yo. If you're watching this, there's a good chance you already knew that. So thank you for joining us today. Today, I'm very excited. We have a charity game that we're doing for an organization that is very near and dear to one of my players, and because of that, very near and dear to my heart. I've been excited to learn about Akshaya Patra, and I'm probably murdering the pronunciation there, but I'm doing my best. And we're going to hear a little bit more about that organization here in a second. But I want to thank those of you that are watching, and I want to point out that in the YouTube description for this live session, there is a link to please consider making a donation to this worthy charity today. I'm going to hand it over to Platt and let him talk a little bit about the charity, and then we will jump right in.
All right. Thanks, Bob. And thanks to everyone who's come to play and who's donated. We did exceed our original fundraising goal of $500. And as promised, I have matched $500 in donation just a few minutes ago. So we are at about $1,200 total raised. Akshaya Patra is a nonprofit that was founded in 2000. They run a bunch of different charitable programs, but their most successful one is their midday meal program where they feed hungry kids. But the catch is that they provide these meals at schools. So the kids have to go to class to get the meal. It's mostly because we believe that education is the thing that will ultimately lift people out of poverty. Poverty impoverished kids often have to choose between going to school or working. By providing the meal at the school, we kind of remove that choice. And they operate over 75 different massive industrial kitchens across India. They provide all these meals for free, and they have these fancy custom trucks that help keep the food at food safe temperatures as they get transported to the schools. And and all the meals are, nutritious and vegetarian, which is great. And I think that's all I have to say, Bob.
All right. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. And I'm very excited that we exceeded our goal. And my primarily, do have some folks that are new to DM Bob Yo, but I especially want to thank my existing players, those of you that have joined, and those of you that have not joined that have donated. You all are the best, bar none. I tell people that I mean it. I mean it. I tell people that I have the chillest D&D community on the internet, and I absolutely do. So there's that. All right, let's get a couple of things situated on the stream. All right. It's gonna be one of those days. Fortunately, we have backups of everything. All right. You find yourselves, you are all professors at Strixhaven. In particular, while you may not all be members of the faculty of gastronomic arcana, you are all at least teach a course or two in maybe an adjunct fashion in that discipline. As such, you have been summoned to the Great Hall in Strixhaven by none other than Headmaster Quendril Valeros. Headmaster Valeros has a calm but commanding presence. They wear robes of deep violet that drape elegantly over their tall frame, embroidered with silver thread in swirling arcane patterns. Their silver hair is braided over one shoulder, and a pair of delicate round spectacles rest on their nose. Their silver hair is a fork-shaped crystal, glows softly at the tip of the ironwood staff in their hand. Their eyes, flecked with gold and violence, sweep across the room at you all, not in judgment, but in urgent expectation. When they speak, their voice is clear and deliberate, carrying the weight of both scholarship and worry. They clear their throat. I won't mince words. Some strange things have been happening here at Strixhaven. Thank you all for coming on such short notice. We are under siege, not by armies, but by absence. Our kitchens, to put it bluntly, are failing. Magical replicators are broken. The greenhouses decaying. The food is simply not coming. They begin to pace slowly, their hands trailing the long tapestry behind them that show centuries of Strixhaven's feasts and festivals. Our students are growing weak. Some have collapsed. Healing magic is having limited effect. And this morning, he lifts a scorched ladle from beneath his cloak. This was found, still warm, in a locked pantry that no one's entered for days. They set it on the table with a soft metallic thud. I've gathered the 5 of you because you are the most qualified minds on this campus in the arcane arts of nourishment, conjuration, and culinary metaphysics. Whatever is happening, it's not natural and it's not coincidence. They pause for a moment. I believe each of you has seen something. A sign, a thread, a rot in the system. Please share what you've found. No detail is too strange. And he turns first to Professor Zafira Windsong. Says, Professor Windsong, please tell us what you know.
Oh, thank you all for coming. It's a pleasure to be on the stage with you. This morning in the dining hall, it was terrible. My Silver Quill students, eloquent, brilliant, were subdued, their eyes sunken. They were far from ready for the stage. Their usual chatter, the smell of bread and spiced milk, it was gone. My best student, she came to me, she said, "We're on a hunger strike." A hunger strike? Here? How could that be? They seem brave, but their strength is fading. I've been working all morning, working to turn things around. But this is more than food. Someone wants these children forgotten.
Thank you, Professor. Professor Pox. He turns to Professor Dabblepox.
You all know me well. I am Professor Dabblepox, goblin, genius, snack visionary. I invented the smart snack machines at Quandrix, used them to feed thousands, balanced nutrition with delightfully chaotic crunch. Then boom! One explodes in front of some first years. Others started spitting out flavorless goo like depressed pudding golems. It wasn't a glitch. It was sabotage. Someone's reversing the enchantments, turning them into tragedies. And I will find them. Because if they think they can mess with my candy cache, they've got the wrong goblin to sugarcoat.
Yes, thank you, Professor Pox. Caleb, my old friend, tell us what you know. You may be muted.
Oh boy, you guys are never gonna guess what happened now. Last night I was making some nutrient meats, and my nutrient transmitters began producing sludge instead of foods. I checked my math, and it looks as though everything seems fine. Then I checked again, and the actual magical signatures of the sustenance are changed. I come into my classroom this morning, and there's a large cliff that I've never seen before on my chalkboard. I don't know what to make of it, but we sure do have problems when it comes to nutrients.
Indeed. Professor Iron Ladle.
I woke up this morning, preparing breakfast, the most important meal of the day, and my cauldron just didn't light. And I tried over and over again to get it, and my backup cauldron failed too. And it's disappointing because as soon as I found this ladle, and it's burnt and twisted, and like the flame's clearly not simply not lighting. It's not simply extinguished. It must have been taken. And you better believe that we're going to get it back.
Indeed, we must. We must get it back for our students. And Professor Wittershade, Graham.
Well, let me tell you, we are in a right pickle. This morning, my mushroom beds wilted overnight, and it should be impossible given all the enchantments I put on them and lovingly tend them. Worse, the mycelium network that I speak to has gone silent, like a forest holding its breath. I tested the soil, it's rich as ever, yet the plants rot from the inside out. Something unnatural is severing nature's cycle, and there's a sickly metallic presence in the roots. The children who depend on my garden just won't last long if this keeps up.
Headmaster Valeros stands slowly, their hands folded over the ironwood staff. Their voice echoes just slightly. Enchantment, natural presence, no one really ever knows. I fear this isn't isolated incompetence or an errant souffle gone rogue, they declare. I believe it's coordinated, ritualized, deliberate. Oh, did we get everyone? Yes. Caleb, yes. Zafira, yes, we did. Yeah. At any rate, deliberate, yes. Now, they glance down at the blackened ladle once again, and then back up to all of you. There's only one place this all points to. The restricted archive of gastronomical errors sealed beneath the biblioplex since the Great Mustard Incident of 423. It contains the banned research of Kuroth Vel and a vault of culinary horrors we hoped to never taste again. They wave a hand, and a gold seal appears mid-air, then dissolves in a puff of nutmeg-scented smoke. I've lifted the ward. Enter if you must, but know this. What waits down there may change how you feel about soup forever. Have you any questions?
Is the soup made of thyme?
Time is a weird soup, but I don't believe it's connected, no.
Excellent.
Anyone else?
Well, with the way things are going, we better get a move on right quick.
Yes, there is no time to waste. The bellies of our students must be filled.
I have
Care
one
about
Their
this
waists
to
are
be
far
decided.
too narrow.
Say again? Very well. So
you
you
want a
all,
cookie?
no, the food is all, maybe you missed that part. The food is all, shakes his head. He looks at the rest, make sure that Dabble doesn't get too confused down there. The halls of Strixhaven grow colder as you descend. each step echoing beneath polished tile and whispering portraits of long-forgotten head chefs. The scent of charred parchment and spoiled thyme thickens the air. At the base of the biblioplex's western wing, you reach a wrought iron gate shaped like a kitchen grate. A plaque reads, "The archive of gastronomical errors, may all recipes within stay forgotten." And below it, in commemoration of the Great Mustard Incident of 423. As the gate creaks open, a warm, wet breeze brushes your face, and you swear you hear something slurp in the dark.
What was that? Did you all hear that?
May take a moment for the map to load. You step through the archway on the eastern wing of the biblioplex's undercroft, normally sealed by wards. A cold draft rushes past your feet, carrying the sour scent of scorched fruit and spoiled broth. Ahead lie the heart of the restricted stacks. Books have toppled, scrolls float in sticky puddles. Between the ruined shelves, a silver lectern pulses with arcane light and what looks like a congealed jam. The further west you look, the darker it gets. Something bubbles in the silence beyond. What do you do?
Not sure. The map hasn't loaded for me quite yet. Oh, it's starting.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. So we hear it and we smell it. We see it.
You don't see anything just yet, no.
Okay. For a
Okay.
moment, I had tokens pop up, but I wasn't sure if I was
Nothing that you see yet, no.
Okay.
And we're in darkness?
It's
Or
fairly
should
dark.
we be seeing something?
Here, let me enable the lighting, and it is. Let me drop some lights. Oh, hold on. Let me reshare it. That map may disappear for a moment. Let me throw a little bit of light in that's coming ambient from the room that you're coming from. And then does anyone not have dark vision that wants to light a torch or lantern or something? Now would be the time.
I have dark vision, but I'm seeing nothing but blackness on the map.
You know, yeah.
Just
If,
to
if,
help
the,
out.
if it's pure black, it may still be loading for you.
Okay.
I see a headmaster with a fork.
Are there any lanterns on the walls that I could possibly light up?
There are in the distance.
Bramble. Yeah, Bramblefork has a torch. I can just to make it easy for everyone. I can light a torch.
Are they torches in the distance within 60 feet?
Yeah. You can fire some shots at some of them.
I have prestidigitation. So
Okay.
a tiny lighter-shaped candy device pops up out of one of my arms, and I point it at one of the torches, and I say, "Spark it!" And then it fires and lights one of the torches up.
Okay. There's a few within 60. There are some candles on tables as well. Do you want to light those?
Yes, I keep going, "Spark it, spark it, spark it." And I look at my arm, one of my mechanical arms, and I pet it like it's doing a really good job.
All right. As you light the room, a number of figures come into vision. You see far ahead. Those of you that can, maybe can or not, probably. I don't have quite the vision. Let me see. is there that doesn't remove it for a moment. Yeah, you may be, those of you who have far enough vision may be able to see up there. There are on the stairs on either side a couple of what look almost like golems, but these are golems made of assembled kitchenware. You also see, direct off to the side, you see here and there, once things are lit, here and there, you see some what can only be described as swarms of crumbs that seem to have animated and are moving around, now aware of you with the light. And then directly in the center.
What a funny thing to do to the kids' food.
Directly in the center, a horror beyond all horrors, something straight out of Lovecraftian nightmares, an ooze that seems to be made out of bread. Everyone go ahead and roll for initiative, please.
Incredible. Initiative is in the main character tab, right?
Yes, main tab right in the center. Let's see. Just getting the Sirenscape up for those that are watching the stream. And get everybody. We sure did. All right.
This reminds me a lot of the way my grandfather Greenwich Bennington told me the mustard incident of 423 went. It smells just like mustard. It smelled back then. We could have problems here. This could be the bread mold incident.
Not dissimilar, yeah, from the tales told by that time. All right, we're going to start with, you see the first gourmet golem, the one on the, what would be the southern sort of staircase. He begins to float, levitate, flying toward you. And he will dash, coming into view for those of you that had not seen him previously, I would suspect. All right, Zafira, looks like you are up next. What would you like to do?
Okay. Zafira takes her quill and waves it about while saying, "The quill is mightier than the sword," and casts cloud of quills on the gourmet golem.
Right.
Yeah, so I just dropped the damage, right?
Yep, you put the concentration on yourself, which you've done, and then just drop the damage here. I'll give you a token that you can move, that you can use to indicate where exactly you want it to be.
Perfect.
You may have to zoom in, but you'll see I put it sort of in the upper right-hand corner of that. The gourmet golem, feel free to move it around, because you can place it in the intersection of corners, unless they've errated that to fix it, which, Bob, I don't think they have they?
Corners, no, they have not errated it to fix it. Yeah.
And by fix, I mean fix for me,
I
not for you all.
Yeah. To my knowledge, they have not fixed that yet. The most recent errata only seemed to verify that you should be able to put it in a corner. But yeah.
As is the custom. All right. Anything else then? All right,
No, that'll
Dabble.
do.
Professor Pox, you are up.
Right? I look around at all of these creatures and I go, this just will not do. We need to clean this mess up. 10, 15, 20. 25. And I will, I grab a little gumball-sized capsule labeled Experimental Gobstopper number 3, do not lick, and I crush it in my gloved hand, and a cloud of fizzled neon sour gas bursts forth with a stench of fermented limes and engine coolant, and I cast poison spray. And it's a hit. And I yell, "Deploy sour mist!" And I think that's all I'm gonna do for my turn.
All right, the bread ooze. You know what? Let's see. What's poison damage? All right, so he's going to his way 5, 20.
Oh, he just passed through the cloud of daggers there.
No, he's going to go up here. Definitely not definitely sentient enough to avoid spinning daggers in the air. All right.
Quills, actually.
Quills, yes, exactly. All right. He's going to, he has a range of 10 with his dissolving pseudopod. He shoots out a jet of yeast at Dabblepox, missing completely.
Looks
right.
like he's a little sourdough.
Oh boy, that was.
Yeah.
Caleb, you're up. What would you like to do?
Oh. Well, I'm surprised there's no sinks in here. This magical signature is out of whack, and my OCD is getting crazy. I need to wash my hands, and I'll take out a small alcohol wipe and wipe my hands off, and then I will fire a firebolt as I'm doing that right at the thing of crumbs up here in the very top.
All right.
This I'm select there, that one. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Actions.
I am gonna say he's got from where he's at, he does have light cover, half cover, so you will be at a -2 making a ranged attack, mainly because of you're passing through, into a.
How about from here? I can shoot from here as long as I move back, right?
Yeah, I mean your line is kind of still passing through the shelves there. I'm gonna say really unless you're up to about here. You're still going to have a -2. Right from there is good. You can get him from there, from that spot.
Right from here?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I would say there.
All right.
Fine.
Sounds cool. Fair enough. Let me do this. Yep, and it's just a firebolt. Let's see if we can get him. Oh, I think that's the damage.
Oh,
is
that's
the
a crit.
damage.
Nope, that's the attack, and it was a crit.
Oh, okay.
Where's that extra?
Nice.
Oh, the bless is still on. Bless is still on from our practice rounds. I'll take that off, but it's still a crit. So now you can go ahead and do the damage, and it should automatically crit. Should do the extra damage for it.
What is the damage for this?
Should just be the red button right next to the.
Oh, you know what? It's loops down. There you go. So.
Oh, that was magic missile. That was
44.
Jim's magic missile. So.
It's all loops, so they're stacked upon one another.
You can drag your character, the edge of your character sheet,
wider.
make your character
There we
sheet
go.
wider,
All right.
and
There we go.
I will give him back those 13. Oh, hold on, guys, hold on.
Okay.
One more second, because I got to give him back those 13 from the original. Let's see. So, boom. All right. What I want you to do is we need to replicate the crit. So hit the critical button in the lower left-hand corner. You got a green series of buttons, and one of them says critical. Hit that, and then do the damage for the firebolt again.
Critical hit. Damage. Boom. All right.
There we are.
Not so bad. All right.
All right.
16. Sorry, guys.
Nope, you're
That's
good.
it.
You're all good.
And I'll move back down here.
Toasty.
I can't move.
Toasted
There we
cereal.
go. There we go. And that'll be my turn. That's it.
All right. Swarm of Crumbs 9.
Uh-oh.
15, 20. He will dash right into Professor Calum's square, which a swarm can do. And nobody had to dash to get there, so that's it for him for now. Swarm 4. There's Swarm 5. It's down here. And he will come up from down here, dash into Professor Pox's square. Can't do anything else from that for now. It was a dash. Swarm
It's
15.
everywhere.
We'll dash to there. All right, Gourmet Golem 7. We'll take to the air, just ever so slightly, hovering at 5 feet. 5, 10, 20.
Does he
30.
does he take the dagger damage?
Number 7 does not. Number 1 would if it were when it's his turn.
Oh. Okay.
And then, no, you're okay. And then he will go ahead and continue to move to there. Good catch, though. We don't want to miss those. All right, Graham, Bramble Fork, you're up.
What I do declare this will not do. Let's see here. Let's go.
I feel like Graham and my antebellum Southern gentleman voice that I do. I feel like the two of them would get along quite well.
I was just thinking that sounds very Georgia by way of Louisiana.
I do declare.
Do declare. I am channeling my unfortunately very racist but very Southern belle grandmother who has passed away at 102. But she was actually grew up in Indiana, I think, but spent most of her time in Texas. So odd blend. I think she's gonna go. I think Mr. Kettlespark, we gotta give him a good taste of some Strixhaven hospitality. And I would like to summon Mr. Kettlespark right where I'm kind of pointing there. So
Yep.
hopefully, or maybe one beyond it. I'm hoping to get that number 7 gourmet golem and the bread is within the 10-foot range, if that makes sense.
Yep. All right. So let's get Kettle Spark on. What's your initiative? You're on 3. I'll put Kettle Spark there on 3 with you. Actually, I'll put 2 because they go right after you. And
I can summon him 30 away from me, so that's why I kind of eased up a little bit.
there you are, Kettle Spark, of course. Kettle Spark.
If you put him
being...
on top of the table, you can move him outside of range, but still hit both of them diagonally.
Yeah, like right there. Yeah, perfect. And Mr. Kettlespark is a little wildfire turtle spirit that smells sort of faintly of chamomile tea. Let's see here.
That also tracks. Yeah.
Let's see here. So he is going to figure out how to cast a record for my this one and this one, which are both within 10. When he appears, he gets to target both weapons. Okay, see if this works. They should make a dexterity saving throw. One of them fail, and then they take some hot tea fire damage. Alright. And then, as my bonus action, I can command my spirit. So he is going to use flame speed, flame seed, which is of course a boiling hot. You know, starts making this little sound like a tea kettle. You know, kind of firing up, and it spits out a boiling hot tea bag at a person of my choice here. let's maybe pick up this piece here.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Nice.
now there we go. Excellent. Fire damage on him. Excellent. So that was 5, 10, 15. Let's back up a little. Oh, no.
That turtle is steaming mad.
Indeed he is, and rightfully so. And that was it for Kettle Spark and Graham.
All right, last but not least, Professor Iron Ladle, Tumbra.
Am I able to attack a swarm of crumbs without damaging the character that it may be on?
Yes. Yes, you can.
All right. Well, then Tumbra's going to head over this way and look over at Kelm and say, watch out, Nutrimancer. I got your back. He'll swing.
You can drag it onto him, drag the attack dice onto the opponent, or you can control click to target him, and there you go, you got it.
Here we are.
That is a hit. And then you can do the same with the blood drop to damage him, drag it onto him.
Sir.
All right, he's critically wounded. He is resistant, it looks like, to just bludgeoning damage, but he is critically wounded.
Crumb and get it.
He just becomes smaller crumbs.
Right? All right. Anything else for Tumbra?
Sir.
Background, not quite yet. Background to the top. Gourmet Golem 1. Into fly 5, 10. We can't really get to anybody else, so 15, 20. He's gonna go here, and he's going to use his arcane cleaver ability. Take a swipe at Professor Pox. That'll miss. Second attack. That one is a hit. And a little bit of slashing and a little bit of force.
That's what I get for mocking the Iron Chef.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. All right, Professor Windsong, you're up.
All right. I think we're gonna move the quills. Maybe there we go. To there. And do you want separate damage, or you want me to drop same damage on both?
They get separate damage. Now,
Okay.
well, hold on though. The swarm is in Pox's square. So you would, if you're going to get the swarm, you have to get Professor Pox as well.
Ooh, okay. Changing plans. I thought I could go south like that. So it's all the way in Pox's square.
Yeah, I have it offset.
Then
I have it offset
instead-
for token selection purposes. But
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, that makes sense. All right, I got to go back to. There we go. Then we're gonna go and hit the big guy instead.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. It would seem to
Ooh,
be
completely resisted.
hold on. Yes, it would seem to be immune to slashing damage. However, splashing damage does cause something to happen.
Oh.
The bread ooze.
Sorry, y'all.
Let's see. Separates into 2 smaller bread oozes.
You're supposed to take care of it. I'll make more of them.
Think of it as a sourdough
Divide and
starter.
conquer, right?
Sourdough starter that is growing, perhaps.
Friendship bread.
Friendship bread, exactly. Okay. Now, they are the same creature, so they're not going to take additional Cloud of Daggers damage. Just throwing that out there. But preemptively answering that question for my Bob.
Next time. Yeah, so I don't know if the little ones are immune or not, but the big one was completely immune. I have a bonus action and a reaction lab. And I think that I will I can action bonus action. Well, that's not really casting a leveled spell anyway, is it? So moving the Cloud of Daggers is a magic action. I can still bonus action Bardic Inspiration, right?
I think moving the Cloud of Daggers is a bonus action, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or summoning it is casting.
Sadly, no.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
Summoning is casting. I think that's actually how they downgraded it.
All right, then you can indeed then cast a spell with a bonus action, sure.
Okay. And I don't know if Bardic Inspiration counts as a spell or not, but I'm going to Bardic Inspiration. I think I need to.
It doesn't. It does not, so you're good, regardless.
Stirring words or music. Is there a range on it? Stirring words or music.
I think Bardic Inspiration is 60, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Okay. So certainly I can reach Dabblepox. So let's give Dabblepox Bardic Inspiration since he's in the thick of things. And so I drop effect on Dabble. Did that work? Yeah, there we go. That'll be all for Zephyra. She says, what does she say? She says, no peas, no peace. To inspire Dabble there. And passes her turn.
No peas is no peace. No peas, no peace. All right, Professor
No
Pox.
peas.
Dabblepox, you're
All
right.
right. All right. I did not volunteer for a group bake. I know when to pop out of this pan. I'm going to action disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Y'all come and get me. And then I will bonus action nimble escape dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and run all the way over here.
All right.
And that will be action, bonus action, movement. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Bredu's 1. 20 feet. 5, 10, 20. We'll dash. Bredu's 2. Dash. All right, Professor Viral, Calum, you are up.
Let's see here. This swarm of... It's my turn, right? You said?
Yes, and a swarm of breadcrumbs is in your square currently.
It's in my square.
It is, yes. It is surrounding you. The crumbs are they're everywhere. They're getting everywhere.
Can I attack it while it's in my space? Or do I have
Yes.
to move?
Nope, you sure can.
Okay. I'm gonna like lean out of the square a little bit and like just slowly slide my dagger at it and just try to test the consistency of how sloppy these breadcrumbs really are as I poke at it.
All right.
Let's see here. I click and drag for this.
Yep,
right?
just drag it right onto that token.
Oh shoot! You know what? Let me target him.
You've got him targeted, looks like. Oh, you did.
Have I?
You did.
Okay.
You did. Now you
There
do
we go.
again. You're
Yeah.
good. Yep, you're good.
Eat dagger. Oh,
That will
so
hit.
good.
That will hit.
All right. Little damage. Two.
All right. Does seem resistant to the piercing, but you did a point.
Okay. I don't have any bonus actions. I don't think. That's it. That's my turn.
It's like I say, every hit point counts, especially the last one.
Yep. Why
All
not?
right. Swarm of Crumbs 9 will then try to bite you. Speaking of hit points.
Here we go.
All right, he will hit. You may use shield if you wish.
What shield? Level 1?
It is a level 1 spell, and it will give you 5 to your armor class until the start of your next turn.
I'll take it. I'm gonna take the damage this time. I'm gonna save my spell slot.
All right.
Should have just cast mage armor.
Let's see. He is bloodied, so not full damage. Swarm 4.
3 damage.
Swarm 4 will dash into Zephyra's square. Swarm 13 move into Tumbra's square, Professor Ironladle's square, and try to bite. Missing Professor Ironladle. For me, Golem 7. Dash to there. Coming at Professor Pox. Next is Graham. Professor Wittershade.
Alright, Graham's gonna try to figure out what to do here. I'm going to draw something here for a moment just to see. Let's see. Just seeing. Well, maybe I can. See if we can get all three.
Keeping in mind that that swarm is in Zephyra's square.
Oh, we do not want to roast any compatriots. No.
Yeah. Any off-centered, any square, any swarms that are off-centered are in the square of the closest of that character. Just for everyone's reference.
Just bake the
Alright.
bread. Bake the bread.
Yeah, I think we will let's do some scorching rays. Remind me, DM Bob, is that the kind of thing I can do one and another and then see what the damage is? Or do I need to
Yes,
do them all at
you
once?
can do Scorching Ray in sequence. Magic Missile is the only spell that I'm aware of that you have to choose all the targets at cast.
Alright, so let us do. Show them what happens when they transgress on Strixhaven hospitality. I'm a little bit worried about some of these on top of our friends here.
Scorching Ray is a ranged attack, and you have an enemy adjacent, so it would be disadvantaged. I'll give you the option to either continue and make it roll a second time, or to retcon.
Can we say that I moved back one and I will take the opportunity attack? And
We can do, yes, we
move over?
absolutely can do that.
Alright, I will take one off.
Actually, it won't, because he has reach of 10. Nope, he doesn't. Does he still after he splits? Yes, he still has the reach after he splits. He will miss you with the opportunity, so you're good.
So that was a hit. I will
Yep.
do damage on. No, on the one I meant to.
Okay. Gonna burn the toast.
I think I meant to do it on this one. That's fine. We're gonna do this one, so we can finish off him.
Are you like me? Do you like your toast like just barely, not even quite brown, just like almost yellowish, right? Just hard, just slightly hard, and before you put the butter on it.
Hang on,
Anything-
that one's in the same square as
Yeah, but I'm
that
targeting
one was in the
him.
same square as.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
not an AoE.
Not,
Oh,
as
you
long
can-
as it's not an area effect. As long as it's not an area effect, you're good. Anything else is a crouton, right? Anything else, anything darker than that, toast-wise, can we agree is just a crouton? All right.
That's too aesthetic anyway.
All right. Graham puts down the first enemy of the game. Swarm 9 is no more. The former swarm of crumbs. Now it's just.
Very good. And then last fortune ray. Hit. Nice hit. Alright, did a little bit of damage. And then Mr. Kettlespock with bonus action over here. What's his range on his teabag spinning?
I will mention real quick, given the name of his ability and the proclivity of some of my players, this is a G or a PG rated stream for charity for children. So
I assumed.
I did not mention that in the pregame. I meant to, and I noticed that Bob and Kareen both behaved with that name of that ability, so I assumed it was on your radar. But just to make it explicit.
It feels like yes.
Rather,
it
we're
feels
trying
like-
not to give you explicit. We're
All right, so Kettlespark is
scene over
using
here, guys.
Kettlespark is using their teabag ability.
Yes. Spitting some hot tea leaves, and it can go. That is within range, so it's gonna try that.
Read those tea leaves.
Read those tea leaves, and then you may notice that Mr. Kettlespock makes some steaming sounds and seems to float upwards like a what am I thinking of? What's that steampunk? Hindenburg. What is it called?
A blimp?
Zeppelin.
Like a zeppelin.
A blimp.
Like a blimp. Like a blimp or a zeppelin. Like he's filling up with steam and floating along, and he's gonna float up a little bit and come over here, so he's hopefully out of danger but can help out.
I did neglect to mention, by the way, everybody will start the game with one heroic inspiration. So feel free to give yourself the heroic inspiration. There's a box in the upper right-hand corner of your character sheet you can mark that says INSP. That marks that you have available an inspiration to spend. All right, Professor Iron Ladle, you are up.
And quite the pickle. So he's going to disengage and make his way over to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Make his way up onto this table.
Okay.
Bob, what's he find on this table over here?
There are various scattered papers. They mostly look at at this point like there are recipe cards for various on this particular table for various stews and soups.
Yeah, he's going to turn around and try to get this.
So action to disengage. If you're just leaving their area, they will get opportunity attacks. Unless you're a rogue and can bonus action disengage.
No, I action disengage, and then I'm using my bonus action for spiritual weapon.
There you go. All right. Let me get a token on the map for your spiritual weapon. Those of you that are new to Fantasy Grounds 2, I will mention when you cast spells, you do have to mark off the spell slot toward the top of your actions tab. That's how you track them. Your spiritual weapon, I placed it there, not far from where your token is, feel free to move it where you'd like it to be.
Right next to the spread ooze, and
Yep.
it will go ahead and take a swing.
Yep. And you just go down to
Would that be the damage?
spiritual weapon on your character sheet, and there's a cast button, cast attack button for that spell. Just drag it onto the target.
Got it. Oh, onto the target. Oops.
That's all right. We can drag it from the text chat onto them after you've done it. So I can just drag it there, and 8 will still hit it. They're not terribly dexterous or anything.
Ignore that. Okay. All right. Well, then the damage onto the target as well.
All right, down he goes.
Ooh. All right. Another one bites the crust.
Oh,
Oh,
Nice.
Well done.
well done.
zing.
Nice. All right, anything else for Tumbra? All right, Gourmet Golem 1. Get into the action here. All right, we're just going to move right up to Bramble Fork with the Arcane Cleaver. Nat 1. Second attack.
Quite rude, sir. Quite rude.
Indeed. Ah, you got to be kidding me.
Swing and a bisque.
Or just a bisque. Yeah, fair. That's fair. I should have known. All right, Zafira.
All right, I am going to bonus action, face step out of here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And okay, so that's bonus action. And I need to look at my Eladrin thing real quick. I figure color-wise, winter fits. So what does winter do? One creature within 5 feet of me before I teleport. So that's going to be the Swarm of Crumbs 4. Needs to make a Wisdom save against fear to be frightened.
Hey, do you have a button for that currently? If not, I can just roll it manually. I don't think you do, probably.
I do. I've got it. There we go.
All right.
Got it.
Oh yeah, he fails.
Hey, a 0.
All right.
Fails with a 0.
So he's got the
That crumb must have
frightened
come from a donut.
condition until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
So is that what this is? I've got an effect that's a disadvantage on attack rolls, which I don't is the right effect for winter.
All right, here I will
So
just drag.
you can just
I'll
drop
drag Frighten onto him. Remind me at the end of your next turn to take that off of them. But, it's there for now.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I found it. There's multiple buttons, but you already put it on them?
I got it. Yeah, it's fine. Just remind me to take it off
Okay.
next time.
All right.
Rules lawyer in
No, I
your
put it up.
favor. If you teleported from that space, you would probably
Yep.
also be able to attempt to put that on Swarm of Crumbs 13 because you're not targeting one.
Right,
of
'cause
an
it-
AOE.
Yeah, it was adjacent too. So you can also do that if you like.
It's one creature. It's one creature of my choice
Oh,
within
really?
5
Okay.
feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
I see.
I will point out that the swarm does not seem to be bothered or frightened at all. It seems to be immune. But
Oh, bummer. Well, all right, and then I can reach to put that there. And we'll see if the little guys split in half again or not. We'll do the experiment. Because after all, I'm a professor, right?
for those
so
that don't know, Jason is a chemistry professor in real life. Odd fun fact, out of my client base, I have a disproportionate number of PhDs. Of the PhDs in my client base, 3 of the 4 are chemistry PhDs. I have no idea why. I'm not a chemist or interested in chemistry, that interested in chemistry. Anyway, please continue.
It's a PhD stands for Doctor of Philosophy, and that's right up your alley. So
I did major in philosophy.
Can I drop damage from the chat onto a creature?
Yes, you can.
It doesn't seem to want me to do that. Let me try one more time. Click.
Gotta make sure.
And drag. There we go.
There you go. Does seem to be
all right, but
resistant,
to
that slashing, in which case Bredu's 2 splits. Give me a moment here.
Oh boy. Tiny uses?
They will be small. They will be small, yeah. All right, so it's going to be... Bredu's 2A, and then... Bredu's 2B, let me find him. Get them onto the right initiative. All right, you may continue.
All right, I did. I dropped damage onto the Gourmet Golem 1.
Yep.
And said that words and swords would pierce you to the core. And Misty stepped, or face stepped, and did that already. I'm ready to pass turn.
All right. Devilpox.
I'm looking at the Gourmet Golem, which actually chased me. I do not want to get hit with that thing again. I'm going to, again, disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm just going to yell, you gotta actually catch me before you can hit me. And then I start panting. This is too much running. I got tenure to avoid all this running. And I end my turn.
Jason, is tenure even a thing anymore? All right, so... let's see, Bredo's 2A. Oh, I'll be 2B on there. All right, Bredo's 2A. Here. And we'll try... Actually, it doesn't have to move because he still gets to fire that pseudopod 10 feet toward Sir Brambleford. There's a hit. And some acid damage. Here we go. Once you start splitting these ones up, they become exponentially dangerous.
Well, crap.
2B.
Not all experiments work as planned.
2B will come this way toward Professor Zafira.
The sliced bread is slicing back.
And dissolving pseudopod. Hit.
Silvery barbs.
All right, I will re-roll it. Would a 12 have hit you?
I don't think so. Let me check. No, 14.
All right, so I will get you back up. Go ahead and mark off the spell slot. You should also have an effect for silvery barbs that you can put on somebody to give them advantage on their next attack or saving throw. To automate that.
All right. I will do that. Can I see? Oh, I still can't. I can't see Dabble. He's out of sight for me, so I will put that on Graham. So.
Okay. While you're doing that, Caleb, you are up next. Caleb, Professor Varel.
All right. I'm just deciding which way I want to run. Um,
Now, I will point out these are swarms that seem to not have reach. They seems like they have to be in your square to damage you. So you may be able to walk away from them as long as you don't move through
without
their square.
disengaging.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Should I make a check to see if I know that, or do I? Just
It's
know
pretty
that?
apparent. It's pretty apparent. Yeah, you had
Okay.
one. I mean, you had one
Alright.
on you. You could figure it out easily enough.
Well, in that case, I will go this way. Let's see here. 2, 3. And then while I'm on my way back, well, I'm good with magical signatures, so I'll cast this cantrip again, this firebolt, but instead of fire this time, it's just going to be a big stream of penicillin that comes out at this red ooze right here.
Nice. Nice.
See if we can't disinfect this guy. 23.
That'll hit.
All right. Yeah.
All right. It's heavily wounded.
7 damage, and then I have a couple more movement. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. All right, there we go. That's it.
All right. Formacrome's 4. Into Graham's square with a bite. That's a hit. And they are not bloodied yet, so full damage. All right, Swarm 13. Come back here, you. Into Caleb's square. Nat 1.
Dice are very swingy today.
They are. Well, you know, randomness is clumpy. Gourmet Golem 7.
Much like that bread ooze.
We'll dash to there. Graham.
Ram is in a pickle. I'm gonna move myself for just a moment. Would you mind putting a swarm of crumbs into her square just for targeting purposes?
Yep.
Okay.
I've never seen a pickle crumb.
I think. I think I can get those 3 if I were to do that. Okay. So I'm gonna go here, and then these 3 without invoking attacks. Opportunity, and she opens her arms like going, well, if you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. And she opens her arm, and a waft of heat comes out as she casts Burning Hands. Come on. Not go. Untarget. Move. Retarget.
Fantasy Grounds may be thinking for the moment.
Oh, yep, there it goes. Might have done it too much.
That's right. We'll take whatever result went through last. That's fine.
Okay, so they all failed, it looks like?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Alright, just making sure I'm... Let's roll some damages.
Goodness.
Hmm.
Excellent. Killed something. Okay, I got at least one of them. That's action.
I'm assuming you're doing that without leaving that square, because if you leave it square, it has a reach of 0, which means it would get an opportunity attack when you leave it square. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to like.
Yep,
move
I
on
thought you
where
moved. Yeah,
I
you moved for
target.
targeting, just making sure. Yep, making sure.
Yeah, I can move forward.
I got
do
you.
not think I want to do that. I don't have healing potions on me, which I feel for like a druid in a school is a strange thing, but I will accept. And then bonus action we'll have Mr. Kettlespark here. Let's make him go here-ish and see if maybe he can these guys off. That's all right. Well done, Mr. Kettlespark.
All right, Tumbra.
Tumber will turn to Dabblepox and say remain calm, and to use where to go? Use Divine Spark to attempt to heal him.
All right. So, got it. There you go.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'll say, there you go, bite-sized. Hopefully that'll help. And then he will move this spiritual weapon over here and have it attack the gourmet thingy.
Okay.
Do I still have to do it's a melee attack? Or do I have to cast a melee attack?
Yep, you do that. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Just like you did last time, right onto it. That'll miss.
All right. And I'll end Tumbra's turn.
Back to the top with Gourmet Golem 1. Oh, looks like Graham is in a pickle. Like Graham said, they were in a pickle a minute ago. Arcane Cleaver. Oh.
Oh,
I'm
look
gonna
at that.
silver barbs that one too.
thank you.
All right. Spend the resource, put the advantage on somebody. All right, that's the first attack is
So
a
much
miss.
butter.
Second attack. Also a miss. Look at you.
Oh, saved my hide.
Zafira, you're
It's
up.
kind of a problem.
Actually, the Gourmet Guardian Cloud of Quills.
Oh, is it? Yeah, the quills he would move. He's not. He's intelligent enough. The DM didn't see it, so
All right, that's fair enough.
I let you guys do it all the time, so I know you're good with it.
Totally. That now gives me a decision that I didn't know I have. Hang on one sec. I think I'm gonna still do. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna dance around the golem. And tell him that he's ugly and his mother didn't sharpen him properly. And cast Vicious Mockery and see if he has a psyche. There we go. And Yeah, that'll do.
All right, Dabblepox.
Okay. Da, da, da. The breadcrumbs on Caleb are within reach of me, but he's currently uninjured. We're gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to look at the bread ooze is dealing a significant amount of disproportional damage, so I'm going to try and hit that one. Try this. And I yell, I have the high fructose high ground. And we'll roll damage on that. And I'm gonna work my way another 10 feet over towards Bramble. I can't get to you this turn, but I'm working on it. And that will be my turn.
All right. It is to be. Oh, who are we gonna go for? Oh, this guy over here. Seems to be causing all this trouble. Actually, here he's gonna reach a 10, so he's just gonna go there rather than adjacent. Mom's adjacent. All right. Solving pseudopod. Miss Zafira. Second attack. Also missing. Calum.
Can't catch me. You're the gingerbread man.
I wondered if somebody was gonna throw that one out there.
Well done, well done.
Let's see here. These things just keep chasing me around. I'm gonna take a risk. I'm just gonna move out of his spot.
Yep.
And risk the attack.
And he will miss.
A miss. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my action to dash. And if he starts coming up this thing, we're going to do like that thing in cartoons where he's going one way and I'm just going to keep going around this stupid thing. See if he'll run out of space or something.
All right. Sounds good. Anything else for Caleb then?
That's it.
All right, Swarm 4. And Graham. Swarm 4 is bloodied, so if they hit, it still won't be the full damage. It'll be the lower of the two. Oh, that is a hit though.
Yep.
Not enough. Excuse me. All right.
He's in height.
Thank you. Swarm 13. I mean, bird in the hand and all that. So, which would be a lot funnier if Caleb were an Aarakocra, but it is what it is. So the swarm will move into Dabble's square. Missing Dabble. Or May Golem 7. Multi-attack on Zafira, his Arcane Cleaver. Alright, Arcane Cleaver is a hit. Heavily wounded. Second attack.
Oof.
Waiting to resolve. There it is. It's a miss.
A miss.
Swing and a miss. Graham.
I thought you said hummus.
Oh, I could use some hummus right now. That'd be good. Graham, you're up.
Graham says, well, you know, I always tell my students that when things get tough, you gotta have a little bit of self-care. You gotta make sure that you're doing all right. And she is going to take out a little thermos of, like, you know, the it was real trendy for a while, that like mushroom coffee sort of thing. She's gonna take that out and she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on herself.
While you do, I want to introduce everybody. This is Walter Heisenbark. I'm dog sitting. Dog sitting. He's got his little Dolly Parton bandana.
I like that dog.
Walter was demanding some attention, so.
Eisenberg.
National attention. Yeah.
Freaking chemistry.
All right, that is a hit with the Flame Seed.
Yes, and Mr. Kindle Spark is gonna see if he can. Took that one down at least.
Down the
Look
swarm
at that
goes.
with the one.
Every point counts, including the last.
Especially,
All right.
especially the
Probably
last
the
one.
last one.
All right, Tumbra, you are up.
Tumber will jump down from this table. Step next to this swarm and swing at it with his mace.
That'll hit.
And wow, nice. And then in addition to that, spiritual weapon will move down toward this gourmet golem and swing at that. Ooh,
Hey.
that'll do.
Right.
Resist.
That's seems to be
Resist
immune to force damage. It would seem.
Oh.
That's
course he
unusual.
And that's all for his turn.
All right. All right, Gourmet Golem 1. It seems perhaps made of vibranium or something. I'm not sure. All right, Arcane Cleaver at Graham. Miss. Second attack. That one's a hit.
Oh, silvery barbs one more time. Oh shit! Sorry.
I will.
Wait, no, hold on. He's got to take the lesser one, so it's not a crit.
Oh, good.
Is that how it works with Silvery? Okay.
That's how
really?
silvery barbs works.
You can't silvery into a critical hit.
Oh, all right. Good to know. I'm just going to drop it again so it's not a crit. So Fanchicar's knows it's not a crit. And all right.
And she's still up. She's still up. That's why we do our self-care, y'all.
I gotta
Zafira.
drop that advantage. I'm gonna take that advantage for myself, though. Thing. Let me do that real quick. And
Good question. Is a hot dog a taco? We have a question in the YouTube. I mean, you all are culinary professors, so maybe during the break or after we'll discuss that.
It's absolutely a taco. It's just a poor taco.
It's a bad taco. It's a good hot dog. It's a bad taco.
Yes.
I don't know.
If you tell me we're having tacos and you give me a hot dog, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but you're definitely a bad person.
All right.
Yeah, not remotely.
Oh,
These are the hard-hitting issues, people.
That's right.
I think we're gonna move the cloud of daggers here, and Sapphira will wait to expostulate on the cube rule, which is the proper way to answer all such questions. Actually, I want that Sorry, I'll have that over here, further away from the guy that I don't want to chop.
If you wanted to just hit that one guy, you could just put it directly on him instead of the corner.
Yeah, because that's true. The bread thing's probably not going to move into it.
Right.
Yeah, all right, that works.
I'm just saying, if you're trying to avoid it purposely.
Yes, chopping up any more bread. Yeah, so I'm going to slide it air for targeting ease, but that's actually on the same square as the golem.
Yep.
But every time I do that, I lose me. There we go. So drop that there.
Nice.
Did not have him targeted or anything, so
All right, I will.
you can drag
pull
it
out of
from.
the chat.
Yeah.
Onto him. There we go. Okay. And I yeah, I guess I'm done.
All right, Dabble Pox.
Okay. Well, something is currently on me.
Yes.
I don't like that. Can't do any of my ranged options. So I'm going to attempt to pull my mace out and hit it. And that checks out. That's gonna be my whole turn. I can't move out of the space, so we're just gonna
I'm
let
just
it stand there.
envisioning Professor Dabblepox using this mace like a lint, trying to use it like a lint roller to like get the crumbs off.
Just slowly brushing it away, going like, no, it's everywhere. Get out of there. You're not supposed to be in there. That's for me. All right, and then I end my turn.
And of course, yes, Pop-Tart, for those you may not know, is a ravioli. Breadoo's 2B, thank you to Strayform in the YouTube comments. Breadoo's 2B. Breadoo's 2B or not 2B? Pseudopod, dissolving pseudopod is Zafira. It's a hit.
I heard an argument that humans are Wellingtons.
But just for that, I'm putting Zafira down for that. That was, I know it wasn't Zafira that said it, but that's the point. Right? It creates strife and controversy among the people. Oh, he's gonna move. He can go and move then too. Moving over here. Caleb.
All right, so he did not follow me. It doesn't look like, did he? No.
He did not. He went to the closer target, bird in the hand, and all that.
I'm gonna head up these stairs.
Okay.
Oh, there's a bookshelf there. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here first.
Okay.
And which one of these two enemies that I can see? I can see number 13, and then I can see the Bredoos just below Umbra there.
Mhm.
Which one of those looks more damaged? The Bredoos?
Well, the Bredoos, you know for sure, is more dangerous. You've observed seems to be causing more harm, but the and is more damaged. Yes, both. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that solves. Yeah. Well, the first answer was enough. I was wrong to do damage. Okay. Anyways, I'll shoot. I'll fire a firebolt at the Bredoos down there. See if I can't contribute here. 12.
That'll hit.
Oh, okay. Then damage on that. Another pretty good roll. 7.
Heavily wounded.
I don't need to do a bonus action. That'll be my turn. Yeah. Yep.
All right. Swarm 13. Professor Pox's square. to bite. Hit. All right. 7. Over to Tumbra. His arcane cleaver. It's a hit. And again. That's another hit. Graham. Graham, you've been next to this guy for a minute fighting this thing. Give me a perception check.
All right. I'm not sure I have advantage, but that's okay.
Silvery
Because
barbs.
silvery barbs. And in this case, was beneficial because you see behind the colander helmet of the gourmet golem what looks like it's a little bit of perhaps glass back there with just a slightly greenish liquid. So perhaps a container with a greenish liquid. It looks a lot to you as a professor of herbalism, as a druid, professor of herbalism. You're fairly sure that inside this thing, if you can crack it open, are some healing potions.
Well, that will definitely come in useful later, but for right now, this is not the spot I want to be. So, Mr. Kettlespark, would you be so kind as to assist us? And he'll come over here. And then I can cast Action Code. Right, so he's gonna get down, so he's within 5. And then he will use his fiery teleportation ability to take both of us 15 feet someplace. So 5, 10, 15. Put her over here, and that is a teleport, so I should not get an opportunity attack.
Correct.
Then each creature within 5 feet of the space must succeed on one of these. He does. He would have taken damage, but does not. That's okay. I will... that was my bonus action to command Kettlespark, and then 5, 10, 15. We're going to go over here. And we are going to... actions. Use a Cure Wounds to get up our frontier. That was a good roll.
Phew. That was a great roll.
Have
Thank
some
you.
tea. Have some tea, my dear. You and I are
Delicious.
not meant to be on the front lines.
Hmm.
And Mr. Kettlespark here will load up a little bit, and maybe you're up here. That is it for Graham and Kettlespark.
All right, Tumbra.
Will hold out his hand and beckon, and his special weapon will roll up over here 10 feet to this red ooze and will attack it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a hit. All right, down it goes.
Ooh. And then Tumbra will take one look at the golem and use an action to disengage, and we'll head over this way. 20, 25, 30. Or put some distance between all of that and himself. That's his turn.
All right. Where we going? 1. Well, goblin in the hand. King Cleaver.
You're on the wrong goblin. You're on the wrong golem.
I am. You're right. Goblin in the hand.
Yep.
Come on, move. You know what? He's got reach actually, so he's gonna have the closest. He's gonna be Kettle Spark, and he can fly. Closest opponent's Kettle Spark. That's gonna be on Kettle Spark. That'll hit.
No.
Not Mr. Kettle Spark.
Oh no.
All right,
That's
and then
okay, Mr. Kettle Spark is surprisingly hardy.
second attack.
It's the second attack.
That'll miss. Look at
my
that.
God.
Look at that
No,
garbage.
sir. No, sir.
There will be no turtle soup today.
Not today. No, ma'am.
Yeah, today we are eating vegan. Zafira, you're up.
She stands up and brushes off the blood and says, I said you're rusty and your mother sharpened you wrong. And cast Vicious Mockery at Gourmet Golem 7 as soon as I can get that. Come on, there we go.
All right. He does have magic resistance, so you have advantage. He makes it. Yeah, magic resistance.
Okay. Crap. Does he take half on that or no?
Which spell was it? Vicious Mockery.
Well, not a, it's not great.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, yeah. No half damage on cantrip.
It'll be cantrip. No half damage. Nope. Okay. And I think I'm gonna let's get another bardic inspiration out there. We'll give Graham bardic inspiration for helping me out. I'll take that off and then I'm done.
Double pox.
Bonus action, nimble escape for disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm just mumbling, bite-sized gluten, stupid. Gonna crumbs everywhere. Do you know how long it's gonna take to clean this? And I will then point at one of the gourmet goblins. And if I can find the ability, here we go. We'll cast poison spray at it. I'm gonna miss, but I will then say, "Oh man, now I look like a sourpuss." And I end my turn.
All right, Calum.
Caleb overhearing that's gonna shout out, "Hey Dabble, is that you talking about how hard these crumbs are gonna be to clean up? Because I was thinking the same thing, buddy." And I'll just fire another firebolt at this swarm of crumbs. Like, watch this, it's gonna be a huge mess. You're never gonna see anything like this again in your lives. Right?
Double
No
smiling
one's
and
ever
no
seen
pointy
a
teeth.
firebolt make so many crumbs.
Oh, did not go on to him. Didn't have him targeted, but that is a hit for sure.
Oh, sorry. Can I just do the damage with him targeted
Yeah,
now?
you sure can. You sure can. That is definitely a hit.
Alright, do it that way. This time not so good. Just another one. I'm gonna continue on up these stairs. Do I see anything up there that's dangerous?
Nothing looks dangerous up there.
Am I at the end of the map over here? I think I
No,
am.
you can zoom. You should be able to. The stairs go that
I'm not
direction.
here right now. Okay. It's not letting me do anything right now. There we go.
I moved
No.
to A square. Maybe it'll let you.
I don't. There we go. 2, 3, 6. This is not ideal. That's okay. That's my turn.
All right. 113. Zafira's square. Fighting. That'll miss. All right, Gourmet Golem 7. Arcane Cleaver at Kettle Spark. That's a hit.
No.
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 There we go.
Oh no.
And,
Brave Sir Kettle Spark.
And another one at Zafira. That'll hit.
I'm gonna slow rebarbs that last level 1.
All right, here's the reroll. And as a miss, give yourself back the 7 hit points. Graham.
Good golly.
Ah.
Every one of your silvery barbs was clutch. It worked
Yeah.
every time.
Mm-hmm.
That was amazing.
All right, but I'm now out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I am double checking something because I'm not familiar with druids as much as I would like to be. I'll shoot for money. Thank God. Oh, I do get a use on a short rest. Sorry, decisions. I am. Yeah, I think that's the most practical thing to do. So said, Mr. Kettlespark, you come back here right this instant. And she is going to resummon him, which should do some damage to those golems. So, while you're getting his token on there, I kind of want him in between those golems, and he will be able to.
I'm curious, is it creatures of your choice, or is it all creatures within?
It is all creatures, so I would want him like here. All creatures except me, if that makes sense. All creatures other than you.
Yeah.
Sorry. There we go. That's what we like to see.
All right.
That's fine. And then
And then they're immune to fire.
oh, they're immune to fire? Boo hiss. Alright, that case, let's, he would have tried not to be right next to them, if that makes sense. He's gonna be up 10, let's say. And then clear. See if we can throw some stuff back. It's gonna miss. Graham is looking a little bit worse for wear, with Mr. Kettlespark down. And I think that is, those are actions, some of them bonus action to do that. That is, I think, all she could do.
All right, Tumbra.
Is this gourmet column being immune to fire or anything? Do we notice anything about it outside of it just being a bunch of pots and pans?
No, it seems to be.
That are
Graham
enemies?
noticed that it seems to have some healing potions in it, so if we can kill it, we can maybe get it. It does seem to be immune to fire.
Great. Okay.
And force.
And
and
force.
force.
Of course.
But slashing works.
Flashing does work. Okay. Well, Tumbra is gonna move right, I guess, just down here, or a little further back, I guess. And is going to use going to use aid in order to have Dabblepox, Zephyra, and Bramblefork. Let's see. Increase their hit points by 5.
Nice.
Hold on. I gotta individually tell you. I'm going to tell you. Oh, right then. Awesome.
Hey, you cut out a little bit on me there. What do we? What do we got?
Oh, sorry. I'm attempted to use aid on Dabblepox, Zephyra, and Bramblefork.
Gotcha. So you can actually do it up to. Oh yeah. So control click on each of them. Yep, you got that. And then let me see what the automation on that one looks like. It's going to call it temporary hit points. We're going to allow that. Does anybody else have temps currently? I don't think so. So yeah, it's on as temps, folks. But if you wind up getting more temps later on, remember those 3 of you, you have 5 temps that are actually full hit points based on aid. If that makes sense.
Got it.
Perfect.
And when we
All
heal,
right.
we can go up those extra 5, right?
Exactly. When you heal, you can also go up that extra 5. Yeah.
Right. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and move this spiritual weapon over here. Oh, it's so dark. Okay, I'll move one more. And then it will go ahead and attack the storm that's right next to it. Alrighty.
Nice.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay, and I'll end Tumblr's turn.
All right. All right. Back to the top. Gourmet Golem 1. Arcane Cleaver. On Kettlespark again.
You will leave Mr. Kettle's 5 be.
And again. There.
Oh.
Zephyra.
Hmm. I am a little bit of a loss. I think I will just take my dagger to the swarm of crumbs.
Okay. That'll hit.
I don't know if one can pierce crumbs.
Yeah, they're just resistant.
Perfect.
Very finely.
So, okay, I can't quite use my blood bar to, like, calibrate, so, but no, I'm still hurting pretty good. I'm gonna... Oh, I passed my turn. I didn't mean to. Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 faced up to there. And this time we'll see what happens if we try to make the Gourmet Golem afraid.
He fails.
And
Oh, look, he's immune.
yeah, perfect. And That's it. That's actually bonus action. Oh, I guess I can keep moving, eh? We'll go a little further. I don't want to get line of sight. That'll do. Alright, devil's up.
Devil.
Okay. We're gonna move 10, 15, 20. Still be within range there. Alright, we're gonna cast Poison Spray again. I'm gonna use my Bardic Inspiration to see if I can turn that into a hit.
Okay.
I don't know. Does a 16 hit?
Does not. No.
Okay. That is all I can do with my action then. And for bonus action, I'm actually just gonna wait right here, so I can get back in close if I need to, and end my turn.
All right, Caleb.
Okay, I have seen that these golems are not really taking damage to fire.
Correct.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do then in that instance is firebolt the crumbs for now.
Okay. Go ahead.
18. All right. Here we go.
There you go.
All right, 7. Yeah.
That's enough.
Cool. All right. That's enough?
Yep.
All right. So what I could do then is I'll just use some movement here. Oh. To maybe bring around. Yeah, I could just see in there. Okay, that's my turn there.
All right. 7. Bramble. The miss. Again. With a hit. Currently.
Heroic inspiration.
Still a hit.
Ah, hits anyway. All right. I accept.
Down she goes.
Yep.
And immediately makes a death save. Tumbra.
No, do. I guess initially threw away. Cool. 6. Right, in that case, I guess we will just once again use Divine Spark in order to heal double box. Okay, well I tried.
Right. All right.
And that's it.
All right. Gourmet Golem 1. Devil. And Cleaver.
Yep.
The hit.
I'll Heroic Inspiration that.
Okay. It'll miss. Second attack. Also miss. Saphira.
Oh,
Ooh. we'll keep it PG and just tell them that they're like the Energizer Bunny with their batteries in backwards, and not elaborate. And Cash Vicious Mockery one more time on. My guy.
All right, he fails.
Let's see if he actually takes psychic damage.
He does, and once he is heavily wounded, it stops moving. Still intact, you think, but unconscious.
We still have another one out there, right? It's off my screen, but yeah.
And there is supposedly healing potions inside.
Yeah, I'm deciding how brave Zafira is to go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, Vicious Mockery is an action though, isn't it?
It is.
Nah, sorry, then I'm gonna stay put and just call out to Dabble at Al to open that bugger up and finish my turn.
All right.
Okay. You succeeded on your death saving throw?
She did.
Graham? Okay.
She did, yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. That means I have, even if she gets a nat 1, she'll be fine for the next turn. I'm going to attempt to hit this guy to knock him down.
Okay, Gourmet 1, the one in there, he, or the number 7?
Number 7.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
A hit.
Okay. And I'm gonna drop 12 on here.
All right, that knocks him all the way from right through heavy into critical, at which point he stops moving as well. We are out of initiative.
Okay. My immediate action after that would be to walk up to one of the gourmets, grab the potion, and give it to.
That's going to take more than an action. Does somebody want to spend a resource or make a medicine check to stabilize Graham? I'll hand wave the one step at a time to do so, but
I have healing hands. It's just 2 HP, but
I can. I've got Cure Wounds. I can cast Cure Wounds on her. There you go. There's the resource.
all right.
And
Many thanks.
what I did there was I yelled, "Administer the marshmallow salve!" This will stick these cuts right back up. And I unwrap a sticky, glowing marshmallow from foil wrapper, and I smack it directly onto your wounds. And it fuses like a warm sugar bandage and slowly dissolves into skin with a soft squelch.
magic marshmallows.
Ah,
It
I
smells
like
like toasted vanilla and ozone.
ew, okay.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah, Caleb's gonna get as close to that as possible. His nose is really bothering him
Yep.
with this mold and stuff.
And then I will tell.
He
I
wakes
will
up
ask the
to him
rest
just
of you
sniffing
to.
her.
Yeah. I'll tell the rest of you to start getting those healing potions out of these guys. Like,
Yeah.
just help me break
Which
in.
we will start the process of that. We're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna do a couple things during the break. So first off, if you want to start queuing up the video and share your screen in Discord, I'll be ready to stream it. But I also want to let everybody know, as promised, I'm going to do a giveaway. So there are two things during the break that are the two opportunities for a giveaway. The first one, and I am posting this, so those of you watching at home can see this as well. It's in the comments. And the link, the link is in the description of the video. So because during the break, anyone who makes the person who makes the largest donation of a minimum of $20 to Akshaya Patra will receive one item of their choice from my Printify shop. One DM Bobbio, like the T-shirt or the hat. I've got some tumblers there, some of those things, and so that's the first thing. Let me put that in the YouTube comment because the comment size is limited. There's a link there that shows you the Printify store too, just so you can see what's available. And then the other thing, the first person to post in the YouTube comments, for those of you that are playing, it's youtube.com/@DMBobbio, so that you know where it's at. First person to post in that comments the recipe for the famous dish from the world of Kryn, known as Otik's spiced potatoes, which is, by the way, there are two versions out there of it, the original and then a more recent one. Either version is acceptable. First person to post that into the YouTube comments will get one item from my Printify store as well. So go ahead and start that. That will end, I'm going to say that's going to end at as of 4:15 p.m. Eastern. That'll give us time to do the to get into the break and to watch the video. Okay, Platt, do you have anything that you want to say at all before we stream the video, or are you good to go?
I've got the video pulled up. I will say, to add to your to the person who makes the largest donation, I'm also throwing in a mystery dice set.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. Let me queue up the video here so the folks that are watching can see that.
Yep.
Here.
Someone could let me know how the volume is on there.
Patra, the world's largest free school meal program. This kitchen alone makes enough biryani for 75,000 children daily. Across India, the Foundation's 65 kitchens serve 2 million children every day in over 19,000 schools, and has served over 3 billion meals since its inception in 2000, something which Vice Chairman Sri Chanchalapati Dasa is very proud of.
It's like feeding all of India 3 times.
We visited a mega kitchen to see how they make vegetable biryani and moong dal payasam in such big batches. This mega kitchen is located in Bangalore, the capital of India's southern Karnataka state, and staffs 230 workers across 3 floors. We start on the top floor, where all of the food is cleaned, cut, and prepped. Every day, workers prepare the following day's raw ingredients, and then store the food in a cold room that can hold up to 5 tons of food.
On an average day, we use about 25 ingredients in this kitchen. And one very important aspect in Akshaya Patra is the menu design.
Today's menu includes vegetable biryani, an Indian rice dish that the kitchen prepares with a mix of vegetables and a house blend of spices. Workers begin by running the crates of prepped vegetables through these cutting machines.
So because we are preparing large quantity of food, and we have to do it very quickly, and we have to do it very cost efficiently, we extensively use a lot of technology.
This batch of biryani contains tomatoes, green peppers, cabbage, carrots, potatoes, and squash.
If you look at these crates, every meal which goes to a child at least has minimum 50 gram of vegetable for a primary school child and 75 gram of vegetables for an upper primary school child.
Alongside the vegetables, workers also portion and prepare rice for this dish. The rice is then washed thoroughly with water before it's cooked. On an average day, the kitchen can handle about 7 tons of grains and 5 tons of dairy. The washed rice and pre-cut vegetables then move through a chute that connects to the second floor. This simple use of gravity is one of the key components of this facility, as it reduces the amount of manual labor and keeps things clean. The ingredients land into 51 of these stainless steel cauldrons, where the cooks use massive stirrers to mix everything together. Workers then close the lids and utilize a 2-ton boiler that generates steam to cook the food.
So biryani takes typically an hour to make, right from pre-processing to finishing it. And the cauldron, which you see here, can feed about 1,000 children.
For food safety and cleanliness, the vegetable biryani is temperature checked and logged. And next to each cauldron, a small stainless steel vessel stores a sample of each batch, which is then tested 24 hours later for microbial growth. Once a week, children receive their lunchtime meal with a sweet treat.
And here, moong dal payasam is being made. Moong dal payasam is a dessert, and children love dessert, being youngsters. So each of these cauldrons can handle about 1,200 liters of dal or lentils.
1,500 pounds of lentils drop down into each of the 6 cauldrons used to cook the dish. Milk and raisins are also added for texture and creaminess. Finally, jaggery syrup, which is an unrefined natural sweetener made from sugarcane, gets stirred into the cauldrons.
Typically, moong dal payasam takes about 1.5 hours to 1 hour 45 minutes, right from boiling the moong dal till the final dessert is made.
Once the vegetable biryani and moong dal payasam are finished cooking, workers transfer the dishes from the cauldrons into these carts, which are then taken to another large chute that connects to the ground floor. The food drops down, then gets portioned and packed into individual vessels for distribution.
These are food grade vessels. Each of the vessels can handle food for about 85 to 100 children. And one of the important cornerstones of Akshaya Patra is hygiene and safety. So you can see each vessel where food is going to be stored is getting washed or cleansed with steam.
Then they're passed down a conveyor belt and get loaded onto Akshaya Patra's custom-built buses called Buses of Hope.
These are insulated vehicles which keep the food warm. Large quantity of food goes in each vehicle. Over a period of time, Akshaya Patra has developed logistics ability. So for example, from this kitchen, we have about 32 vehicles. We handle about close to 650 schools, and we are feeding about 75,000 children every day, though the enrolled strength is about 110,000 children.
And that is just a single kitchen. When you include the 64 other locations across India, they feed over 2 million children daily.
It had a very modest beginning. We started serving 1,500 children in the outskirts of Bangalore city in the year 2000. And gradually, we saw there were more and more requests from the headmasters of the schools who would write to us and say, "We see your vehicle carrying food pass in front of our school. Can you please stop and feed our children?" And when we saw these requests, we kept increasing and scaling up our program. And that's how today in Bangalore city, we serve about 200,000 children.
So, how does Akshaya Patra get its funds to pay for all of the free food they provide?
So we get a certain amount of support from the government. We top it up with some more money that we raise from individuals and foundation to ensure that the meal we give to the children is hot, nutritious, safe, tasty, so that children are delighted to have a meal at noontime.
Today, they serve 19,000 schools across 14 states and 2 union territories in India. Kitchen staff will create menus based on the students' preferences and feedback by area. For example, Akshaya Patra's kitchens in northern Indian regions can expect foods like roti or flatbreads. In southern India, rice is more widely eaten as a staple food, and the children love the rice-based dishes prepared by the foundation.
నాకు బిసిబెళబాత్ అంటే ఇష్టం ఎందుకంటే చాలా బాగుంటుంది బిసిబెళబాత్ నాకు అమ్మమ్మ చేసినట్టు అనిపిస్తుంది.
Another important aspect of Akshaya Patra is we want to give what otherwise their mothers will give to them if they are at home and the mothers had resources. Of course, no one can replace a mother, but Akshaya Patra tries to come as close to what a mother can cook.
ನನಗೆ ಪಲಾವ್ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಬೀನ್ಸು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಟು ಆಲೂಗಡ್ಡೆ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಟೇಸ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ.
You know, you cannot run a big program of this kind in a mechanical, official manner. All of the personnel involved in the Akshaya Patra program come with a deep commitment of compassion and kindness for children. And so it is that compassion that keeps us very highly motivated day after day to see that we do our tasks and duties with a lot of heart.
All right. Folks coming back, welcome.
Oh, you are muted, sir.
In Discord, yep.
Yep, I got it. Thank you all for coming back. The Azure coming back. Thank you, Azure. I ate a popsicle, so my lips are frozen and numb. So it's going to take a minute for the words come correctly. But it's, it's approximately 1,000 degrees here in central Michigan today, and I have a new a new window unit to install, more powerful than my previous one, but I haven't installed it yet. So it's sitting over there.
It's a hot one, all right.
Sitting over there taunting me. So, all right. So welcome back. All right, now it looked like we did get we got a number of donations. We also got some looks like the recipe in the YouTube comments. So let's take a look at those real quick and cover the procedural stuff for that. All right. So it looks like in the comments here on YouTube, recipe was posted by Bob, first of his name. Is that Bob from Chicago? Not Pope Bob from Chicago. Other Bob from Chicago. Non-Pope Bob.
That's my Bob.
Non-Pope Bob from Chicago. Congratulations, Bob. Okay. So hit that Printify Me link. Send me what you want, and I'll get it ordered for you. And then number of donations. Jason, thank you so much for your very generous donation. I know what we said. Is this Jason? I double check the last name to make sure. Thank you for
Yep,
your,
yep.
your extremely generous donation. Same thing. Hit that the Printify and let me know what you want. And then Platt, how do you want tell me, how do you want them to do your thing with the dice you mentioned? What do you want them to do?
I just need an address, and I'll send that over.
Okay, so message Platt on you're both on the Discord,
Yeah.
so we just do it that way.
Yeah, you can message me on Discord.
Awesome. Thanks, Platt.
All right, and thank you to the rest of you that donated during the break too. I appreciate you all. Okay. So, what do you do? So these creatures seem to be inactive. If anyone wants to take an Arcana check or even investigation, I would allow to kind of determine what's going on. If there's
Is there any chance that my book is about foodstuffs and the magical signatures that they are like of which they are comprised?
well,
I have a book on.
not necessarily your book, but there are books here. This is, a restricted section of books that after the Great Mustard Incident.
Well, my book gives me +5 to like whatever subject matter it's on in Arcana. That's
I
why
see.
I asked.
I see. I mean, yeah, food related, yes, in general, sure.
I mean, it's your call, I guess.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, I mean, depends on what you're looking for specifically.
I don't know. I guess I need to know what I'm looking for specifically.
Like, are you thinking of it in terms of referencing as you examine these golems? Or are you thinking of sort of looking at the rest of the room? What are you doing with it? I guess that knowledge in my mind is the question.
I guess should I be finding out? You guys think I should find out like why these things are turning into these creatures? Like, is that?
Oops. That makes sense.
Yeah. How about just why these things might
All
be doing what they're doing?
All right, so try to get a feel for what the weave has done here to create these things or to bring them about.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, like I know these signatures are messed up. Like I
Yep.
basically wrote the book on these, and so I want to kind of figure out exactly what's going on there. All right.
Yes, definitely something is
so whatever
something.
this is.
Yep, give me an Arcana check then with advantage.
+5 to this, I think, with advantage.
Yep.
All right. Natural 20.
Okay. All right. So first of all, you know that you believe that there are sort of some negative gastro-arcanic energies escaping through the the sphere over at the center of the archives, the center of the western end of the archives, and escaping from there. And further with that roll, you think further that the sphere has contained within it a portal to another location that is probably leaking, where they're leaking from. These energies are leaking from or being sent from. You're not sure which. And further with that check, you are fairly certain they are coming from. By the way, back to the Otix spiced potatoes. Highly recommend. Made them when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
The original version.
I popped the recipe in the Discord. It looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a favorite amongst LAN parties in my past.
Yep.
Always a good one.
There is a demiplane. Demiplane known as, my notes are sadly not opening correctly, and my brain is old. Demiplane known as the, well, you're not sure the name of the demiplane. It'll come to you later, perhaps. Dabble in examining the golems, though. You do think they are just inert at the moment. Causing them any more damage or attempting to disassemble them incorrectly will awaken them. But with a 23, you know how to do it. But you're going to need somebody with Tinker's tools to actually and proficiency to actually perform the task.
I have proficiency. I apparently do not have Tinker's tools, though. I only have Thieves' tools.
Okay.
I feel like he should have.
If you're proficient, yeah, that's me throwing the characters
it's
together.
Actually, no, it actually won't matter. I have the right tool for the job. So I can present my artisan tools, my thieves tools, and turn them into the proper tools. Anyway, so
very good.
So you guys see me pull out
Molder
all my
flux.
stuff.
It's a plane of decay. Molder flux. Sorry, please continue.
It's okay. I pull out all my tools, and you see me starting to take them apart and rearrange them into different pieces. I go, yes, this will do quite nicely. And then I turn to you guys and go, disassembly is just enthusiastic curiosity in reverse. And then I start taking them apart as best I can.
Okay. Give me a tool proficiency check then.
Alrighty.
Which one are you taking apart first?
I'm going to take the critical one apart first.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let's see here. So,
does anybody want to ready actions while he's disassembling or attempting to disassemble the critically wounded one?
If this thing comes back to life, I recommend hitting it very hard. That is also a good way of disassembling them.
Sorry, which one is the critically wounded one?
Number 7.
Ah, okay.
To the right.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to take this opportunity to, what is technically the weapon I have? It says I have a sickle. I would like to take this opportunity to reflavor that as a wooden spoon and be ready to smack it with my wooden spoon if it tries to move.
Okay.
I'd like to. Go, Jason.
I would move Zafira to where I have, and she's ready. If the thing makes any aggressive motions.
Okay. You're good on that one, Dabble. Good on that one, Dabble.
And then.
Tumble was going to provide guidance, but you might not need it.
You can on the next one.
I will work. If you guys would like prepare the same actions against the other one in case it comes back to life, I'm going to attempt to take it apart.
And take guidance if you want.
Okay. I will add a D4. And then I'm supposed to add my proficiency bonus onto that, but it didn't, so it's another +2. So I got a 15.
15 is what you need, exactly.
Sweet.
Excellent.
All right. There are inside of each, there are 3 potions of healing greater.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 6
And
of them
we
total.
need them.
Yes, we do.
Do we want to
That's
try
enough.
and take a short rest first and see if our hit dice are good enough? Hold on.
Maybe we give one to Tumbra even before a short rest, just in case we get interrupted.
We're just holds out a hand.
Do that.
Just like gruffly, he just says,
All right. Let's do that. Let's get. All right, Tumbra, if you go to your actions tab, under the potions section, now you should see item potion of greater healing. There's a green box with like a medical cross. If you want to drag that onto your token.
And then everybody else everybody just grab one.
Thank you.
Well,
Yeah, there were 6 total. Is that right?
Yep.
There were 6 total. There should be 4 left.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try and
One.
heal with my hit dice first. So.
Yeah, maybe keep the
If we
other
try a
one
short
on
one.
hand in case we need a combat heal.
Mm-hmm.
Because Graham is down to 2 spell slots.
I got one.
Yeah, I've got one. It's a level 2, but I've only got one left.
I'll just have one level 1.
All right, so yes, take a short rest.
Mine.
Feel free to spend hit dice.
I got a list.
To do so, those of you that are newer to Fantasy Grounds, to spend hit dice, the bottom of your main tab, you will see it says HD, and you got a dice with a 3 on it. Double click or click and drag it in the chat. Each one will roll a hit dice.
Hey.
Took all of them, but I'm back to full.
Hey.
One to spare.
Can't
and
take it with you.
DM Bob, just keeping myself honest here. Oh, it did automatically give me back one use of wild shape. Okay. So I used both, but short rest gives me back one, so I have a little more use going into what
was it?
Graham suspects is going to be a tough situation, and I, as a player, suspect there's going to be at least one more thing to fight.
What is our it was aid that gave us those 5 temps. What's the duration on that?
Until it's a long rest, typically.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
8
then
hours.
our max should have gone up by 5.
Right, so you can heal an additional 5. Like if you were to roll an additional hit dice, you could add that many temps or whatever if it puts you over. All right, so I don't know how far were you down. I don't know. But you can figure it out.
Yeah, got it. So I can go up to 20. Probably not worth taking the potion right yet. Okay, just trying to decide whether I want to add a potion. I don't think I will yet. Because a greater does how much?
I think.
If you equip it in your inventory, you'll see, but and on your actions tab, you get an effect for it. But it 2d4, no, 44 plus 4.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wait to take it then.
Okay. All right, so you have this archive. The other thing that you notice, so as you sort of look around, you do notice there are all over the ceiling there are mustard stains. There does not seem to be.
The guys that couldn't be frightened, they're often yellow.
Oh, this does remind me of the wrong accent. Damn it.
Southern Belle, Louisiana
Oh my
via Georgia.
dear, this does remind me of the Great Mustard Incident. I believe there were some pizza rolls involved.
The ones from the Great Wizard Totino?
The very same.
Those were delicious. I don't know what you were complaining about.
I will also remind you of the rest of the environment that you see. There are, again, shelves toppled, scrolls that are floating in sort of sticky puddles. There is a lectern just past the entrance that is sort of glowing with an arcane light and what looks like congealed jam. That's this guy right here. Yeah, so lots of things to look. There does not appear to be an obvious way to move into the sphere that is a portal.
Can I do an investigation check to try and see what's the most likely thing I should be looking at?
Sure. Well, investigation. You are looking. You're looking initially. Would make sense, I would think, at the lectern. The lectern looks like has a number of glyphs, faint glyphs on it. That you give me an Arcana check. There are 3 glyphs, a series of 3 glyphs. Only one you can make out. It says, "Salt after sweetness, never before."
Oh, I think
Do I
I as a
s-
player know this. Is this like what are the elements of food? Like salt, savory, and
Salty, sweet,
what, umami or whatever?
savory, umami, bitter, sour. No, savory is not real though. That's not right. It is salty, sweet, bitter, sour, and umami. Is that right? Is it only 5 or is there 6?
I don't know.
I don't
I'm-
know, and I might be making assumptions that are not
Give
related.
me
But
anyone who wants to give me a history check with advantage, because you all are culinary. You know what? That's neat. You're a professor of gastronomy. I don't know, whatever the gastro word is. Salt, sweet,
That
sour.
word, yeah.
Salt, sweet, sour, bitter, and umami are the 5.
Okay, it is 5, even with umami. Good.
I think it's a recipe, and then I'm gonna ask someone
and it's
else to come
salty
look at this
after
thing.
sweet.
Yeah, I could come have a look at it.
But in order to try and help you, first I'm gonna try and clean it up with prestidigitation. And I go, no, much less sticky. And I spray a dollop of pink foam on the jam to try and clean it up. And it smells like cinnamon. And I'm just cleaning up the lectern bit by bit to try and help you.
While he does that, Tumblr's going to go to the other lectern and investigate that. I guess just take a look at it, see if there's anything of
You mean-
note on that.
I mean, if he's going to point out, if he wants to point out the glyphs, you could just make an Arcana check and see if you can interpret them.
And Zafira can take the help action on that.
Wait, so there are glyphs on this other lectern as well?
So you can roll with advantage then, since
Got it.
since Saphira is helping. All right, 9's not going to get you anything else now.
I'll walk over and I'll explain to them. You see, the thing is, you have to get really, really close to it. You have to put your nose right up against it to understand these things. This is will you please step aside? Thank you. And I'm just gonna roll my eyes, so he's flabbergasted about this. Watch, I'm gonna do nat 1 right now. Oh, shoot. Yep.
You did that. Well, you did indeed have a nat 1.
Yep. So I'm gonna continue to make up a bunch of BS about what's written there, and see if you guys are gonna buy it.
I walk over to that lectern and go, that doesn't sound right. May I take a look at the other lectern then to see what's written on it?
We're crushing it right now.
I was gonna say maybe Graham will take a moment to try a slightly different tact. You said there were a bunch of scrolls floating around.
Yes.
Can she see if she can maybe grab some of those scrolls and see if there are any clues or such on these scrolls?
Sure. Yeah. You want to grab one of the scrolls? Yes. What language do you speak? Draconic. First one you grab is in Draconic.
Okay. Hang on. Ability. No, I speak Common, Deep Speech, Druidic, and Gnomish, and Halfling. Does anyone else speak Draconic here? So take a look at this here paper.
All right. Yeah, you look at it.
Have any of you ever heard Sofia Vergara try and do an American accent on Modern Family?
That's what you're thinking.
Yeah. So you read the scroll. It seems to be a scroll of summoning salt. It's written in Draconic. It's not a scroll of summoning. A scroll for creating salt essentially out of arcane energy. It's not really a scroll, not an Arcana check, right? Just have to read language. Like anyone can do it, even if they're not a caster type. That's the idea.
This scroll here is for people with bad attitudes.
Well, after that last fight, I'm feeling a little salty.
There are other
Um,
scrolls. There are other scrolls. Somebody want to look at another one?
Yeah, let's find this new one.
Written in Elvish, and it is for creating sugar. You know, at least one of you speaks Elvish.
Yeah, Zafira does.
Let me take a look at that.
I usually play stupid kid. Once I see that we're starting to find multiple ingredients, I'll set about making some salt.
Oh, I tell you to wait. I go, wait, no. I go, wait. And as soon as he starts to cast it, I'm going to try and grab the scroll out of his hands. And I go, no. It says one before the other, which means we got to cast these in a specific order.
Oh.
And I go, now I'm going to go back to the lectern and try and figure out what I'm doing. And I say, don't cast these yet. And then I very nicely hand you back the scroll. I go, find the other one.
He always has been rather straightforward ever since that great mustard incident, and decided that he, for some mustard, even though it was clearly an abomination.
For those of you that don't know,
I'm just switching a little bit.
So for those of you that don't know, that's my actual wife, and what she's describing is an actual snack I have eaten while playing Dungeons and Dragons with DM Bob, and she is still.
That's correct. I've witnessed this.
Yeah. And for the record, it's delicious. You should try it. But this is why she keeps saying pizza rolls and mustard.
Right.
It's good. Bob,
maybe
can I
if
make
you,
a disadvantage to try and recheck out the lectern?
Not to recheck out, no.
To check out the other one, I mean.
Well, there's only one glowing
I'll
lectern.
do it.
I'm assuming you've only been looking at the glowing. There's only one lectern that has glyphs
Sorry,
on it. Yeah, I'm assuming you're all looking at the one that has the glyphs on it. None of the others do.
Okay.
There is, however, a scroll written in Goblin, if you speak that language.
I do.
Yes, it is. It is how to create or summon goblin vinegar.
There's sour.
Look at this, and I go, I have been looking everywhere.
Is that sour
for this.
or is that bitter?
There are two more.
Sour.
Two more in languages. One in Celestial. The Celestial is to summon cocoa.
That would be better.
Seems like the bitter one. Yeah.
And then the final in Gnomish is to summon soybeans.
All right, there's our umami.
Has anyone not made an Arcana check
All right, so-
at the lectern?
Oh, Arcana,
Graham
I
has
have not.
Is there
There
are two glyphs that are.
Guidance first.
Yeah, guidance.
All right.
I mean, we have a little more information now. Would we be potentially able to check again?
All you have now are how
Yeah, we're
to
looking
bring
for,
the items into being.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, it really has nothing to do with the glyphs. Yeah.
But we know we're looking for
Can I use my
glyphs
inspiration to check again?
Yes, you could use your inspiration to re-roll your just.
Be like, guys, I just had this idea. I was too focused on talking crap last time, so this time I'm really gonna focus. Watch, it's just another natural one. Here we go.
I push Bramble over.
Two.
Oh.
Yeah, twice as good as last time.
Yeah. Killing it today.
Yeah, not so much.
I'm convinced this says absolutely nothing. We're wasting our time.
I will give Professor Caleb guidance and see if he can make a roll. She can make a roll. Sorry.
You already did that. You mean Zephyr?
Sorry. Zephyr. Sorry. I'm getting my.
Oh, Zephyr.
Okay. For Zephyr. All right, Zephyr, go ahead and make Arcana with add a D4.
And I'll help by showing her. This is what this one said. I'm absolutely sure about it, but these other two,
All right, so I know I'm looking for flavors, and there's 3 more that we're hoping to find. So there's the Arcana check. And
Roll a d4.
there's
Roll a
the
d4.
D4.
You need a
And,
3. You needed a 3. You're good.
Was I
I got
giving a
it.
help action there?
How does it? All right.
Show.
Sour must be softened. Never let it come before salt.
Never let it come before salt, so it's got to be after, maybe even after sweet. Sweet after salty, right?
Yeah. Sweet
There's
after
one
salty.
more glyph. So whoever has not made an Arcana roll may do so. If you've helped, you've made an Arcana roll, right? You've used your effort to help somebody else. Has anyone not made one? Or does anybody want to use an inspiration to reroll theirs?
I think we're down to inspirations, right?
I don't have an inspiration.
I believe so.
Graham has cast guidance, but has not made a roll herself. May she make him a roll?
Of course.
Oh, that's right.
My forte, but we will see what the dice say.
Bitter bites too hard for the middle.
Hey.
Bitter bites too hard for the middle. End with richness instead.
Okay. And what was the first one? I don't see it in the chat.
I just reposted it.
Okay.
Oh, salt after sweetness. Okay, so sweet, salty, sour, bitter.
Yeah.
Well, we have to end with bitter, but it says bitter bites too hard for the middle, which means we shouldn't put it in the middle. We got to put it at one end, right?
Yeah.
Right,
So
so
sweet,
sour,
salty,
bitter.
sweet, salt, sour, bitter, and umami.
What it says is
Umami is richness, right?
Umami is the richness, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think we end with richness, which means we need to begin with bitter. So
It would make sense if it was
Bitter-
bitter.
No, bitter just doesn't need to be in the
No,
middle.
no, bitter would
And
be
we have salt.
fourth
We have
as
salt
long-
in the middle.
As long as it's not in the middle, it can't be
Or-
third bitter.
We have sour in the middle. So right now we have
Yeah.
sweet,
That's fine.
salt, sour, bitter, umami.
Well, no,
Sounds
because
right
I'm
to
saying
me.
it says bitter bites too hard for the middle, so we can't put it in the middle. We have to put it at either end, which would put bitter at the beginning. Because we can't
middle
end.
is the third.
umami's got to be last.
I think those are two different identifiable statements. Like
Yeah.
you can't put bitter in the middle, so don't make it like
Right.
third.
So there,
No,
there
the
are
mid-
two
the
statements
middle,
there.
The middle is third. It doesn't say bitter can't be in between.
I mean,
True.
that still puts it in the middle of two other ingredients.
Well, why don't we?
Yeah.
Because it's hard to talk through it. Why don't we put, if we think we have ideas, why don't we put them in the chat and we'll take a look together and like see if they make sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm.
In the interest of time, give me wisdom checks.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I do an intelligence check instead?
Wisdom. You know what, intelligence would be fine. You're right. Intelligence, I'd go either one. In a full campaign, of course. We would let it play out. All right. Calum, you kind of agree with Zafira's formulation, as does Dabble, that the order should be sweet, salt, sour, bitter, umami.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll let them know. I'll just be like, yeah, it sounds like soybeans are the last ingredient. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So,
All right.
should we summon them here, do you think, or should we summon them over by the circle or by the sphere?
I think we should summon them by this sphere, unless there's something obvious that says otherwise, because that's where we need to go, yeah?
Around the
I think so.
floor, do we find everything that we needed to look at? There were just books, the scrolls.
Yeah, I'm used
in
to
the Western
used to
Do we-
there's a disproportionate. It's quite puzzling. There's a disproportionate amount of material on the dangers of mustard, but other than that, nothing really of note.
How many of them are authored by Monroe Peterson?
Well, these predate Monroe.
Oh.
This is an ancient closed off. So, you know, it was several hundred years ago they were closed off, but or 100 years ago or more. But you know, definitely some of the you've read copies of some of them for sure in your training, and maybe even used them in your classes. Yeah.
Does that mean everyone in Strixhaven objectively agrees that mustard is the worst condiment?
It must.
I mean, there's definitely a prejudice.
Objectively, Dabble disagrees, so no.
Just like there's like an underground
everyone.
mustard market at Strixhaven.
Goblins absolutely love mustard. You cannot tell me otherwise.
Black market good.
Maybe not to eat, but yes, I'm sure that they love mustard.
Interesting, it does explain why Dijon is the only honey mustard and Dijon, neither of which are pure mustard, are only served at Strixhaven. Okay.
Yes, of course.
You summon the ingredients. The portal opens. You step through again in the interest of time. And you see, looking ahead, you can see. One moment. All right, you pass through, and you step into, you see an enclosed building that stinks of spoiled herbs and burnt sugar. All around you are tipped carts, shattered crates, fruit flies with glowing eyes and sticky footprints that lead inward. The light here bends oddly, as if the air resists being seen. At the center stands a figure, a menacing figure. Let's see if I can. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. That's not good. One moment, technical difficulty. I deleted my critter, but I think I saved him. When I got so excited, I emptied out the combat tracker of your bad guys, and I deleted my bad guy. The more custom one I made. So, his name is.
Did you also go through the map?
Kurthvel. No, I've moved you off the map. You're onto a new one. I'm about to be.
Right.
Yeah. So if you're new, next to your character portrait, there's a kind of a find on map, kind of Google Maps looking icon. You double click that, you'll reappear on the new one.
At the center stands a figure you know by reputation. That is the infamous Kurthvel. Kurthvel was a former Strixhaven professor who turned to the dark arts, infusing food with shadow magic and necromancy. He stands at the center menacingly. He says, "Ah, you found me. Yes, I suspected that the rotten headmaster would send somebody. You've fallen into my trap. It's a classic blunder." He says, "Now, taste my wrath." He waves his hands in the air, and around him several creatures appear. Roll for initiative while I have to rebring those out.
Hey.
I'm last.
As long as it's not Arcana, I seem to roll fine.
Right? All right. There are two. At least I think I still have pictures of them. Let me see. Let me show you them, even though the tokens are going to be different. Two creatures that look like this, vaguely humanoid in shape. And let me get them onto the tracker. Two.
Oh. Ugh.
Of course, he has to summon creatures that will eat anything in order to eat his food.
And then the other one. I guess I don't have that didn't load either. The other one. Looks kind of like this, but rather than being sort of the grayish, it's an ooze. It's a greenish gray ooze, basically, greenish gray in color. It sort of looks like, not to find a point on it, it looks like vomit. And that one appears right about there. That is Gormagnoth. All right. Everyone roll for initiative if you haven't. I did have you roll for initiative already, yes. All right. Kaylin, then, you're going to be up first.
Really?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. I can't believe we fell for such a classic blunder, you guys. Can you believe it? Okay, so
Did we start a land war in Asia?
Exactly.
Wait, is this guy Sicilian?
I mean, it's hard to tell because at this point he's sort of gone, almost undead looking. Maybe he may have a little Sicilian in him.
yeah, I mean he's not a bad looking skeleton.
So the palest Sicilian we've ever seen.
Indeed.
I'm gonna send a couple of oh gosh, I gotta be the first to attack him, of course, don't I? Yeah, I'll send a couple of magic missiles at him. It's just one, right? What's the level one? I've never used it.
You get 3 darts.
Three missiles.
Three of them?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna target him up there. Let's let this thing load a little bit. All right. Let's cast. So it's just cast. All right. I don't know why it's rolling.
Let's see. Well, so you have Jim's magic missile.
I don't know what that means.
Jim's magic missile is a little different. This is one of my favorite spells. Jim's magic, far superior to regular magic. Now they do require attack rolls, but and there are 3 of them. But depending on what your hit rolls are, strange things can happen, and they do a bit more. So what you have to do, though, is you have to roll all 3 attack rolls right away before you roll any damage.
Okay, there's number 2. That's probably a miss. Number 3.
All right, no crits and no net ones, so that's good. So you had 2 hits. So you've got the damage drop, the blood drop. You've got several blood drops. There, the first one is the one that you're concerned with. You're going to drag that or push it. You got him targeted. Push it twice. You hit him twice.
2d4 twice. All right.
So superior to magic missile in general, in that you could do as much as 64 damage if you hit. Now the downside to Jim's magic missile though is that by casting it, you are now indebted to Jim Dark Magic for 1 gold piece to be payable before the end of the month.
Jim's guys have already been calling me all month for the last gold piece.
That's right.
Oh gosh.
I'll spot you.
That's my turn.
Now, if you had gotten a crit with Jim's magic missile, so keep this in mind with you have other spell slots. If you had gotten a crit with Jim's magic missile, it does 5d4 force damage instead of normally. Yeah, and then but if any of the attack rolls get a nat 1, they all turn around and hit you for 1 damage per missile.
Jim's a wily little rascal.
He is. He is.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Kurothvel. At the end of your turn, he'll use a legendary action to use his mold spoon flick. He waves his hand in the air, summons a spectral utensil, and flicks something that can only be described as mold toward Caleb.
Yep.
Who makes his saving throw no damage. All right, so yeah, so now for his turn, on Kuroth's turn, he will, as a bonus action, or no, that's already been used. He will, let's see, he's gonna feed the void within 60. So he reaches out toward Dabblepox, points at him, and sort of makes a stirring motion, like he's stirring something in a pot.
Dancing?
Dabble currently failing that saving throw by 2.
I can't do anything about that.
All right. You're going to take some necrotic damage. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Look at that roll. Look at that.
Oh, no.
Beautiful. Feed the void. Bramble.
All right. Well, we do not need our compatriots down before we have even started. So, she is going to bonus action take out that healing potion.
Okay.
And feed it to Dabble here.
All right.
And get him back up. That is bonus action. And then for action, Mr. Kettlespark, we are in need of your services and would like to summon him kind of between Kuroth and that Gorgamaga. You know.
Yep. All right. Let's see.
The enemy that starts with a G.
Yep.
I can't say that. Gormangath? Something like that.
The gourmand, like a chef, a gourmand. But without the gourmagnoth. Yeah.
Gormagnoth.
What initiative are you on? I'll put Kettlespark there with you.
10.
Okay, and let me put them on. Put them wherever you want them.
Say there. See if we can get both of guys.
All right, the Gorgomnoth fails, and Kuroth makes it.
Yes. Damn it. Alright. Mr. Kettlespark is off to the races, as it were. See, that's action, bonus action, movement. I think she's gonna go. I don't know if that wagon provides cover, but she's gonna try to use it for that regardless.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would provide partial cover.
And then just back up a little bit, so that makes me use to kind of spark and me that. How about 15? Yes, Graham and Mr. Kettles.
All right, Zafira.
Zafira's just going to stay right here. And taunt Kurith with you've been gone so long you'd think you'd made emeritus, but I heard they took and drop get my mouse to work. Vicious mockery on in there. And do a little psychic damage. Yeah, I think that'll do.
All right, the echo of emptiness. All right. .50 speed. Flying. Some life drain on Graham. I think my audio may have cut out. Can somebody say something? Give me one moment. Oh, there we go. That was strange.
Oh, now
Nope,
we
we
can.
stopped being able to hear you.
Anymore.
Can you hear me now? Check, check, check.
Now we can.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That was
Now
weird.
you're
I have a German friend that's a sound engineer and a Czech one too.
Ha!
Go on, Jason. It's time. Go. Time. No, I kid. Tumbra. I can't kick Jason. Those of you that came to Bobby.
Stinger with this guy.
Those of you that came to BobbyCon know that he gave me the Dragon's 50th anniversary beer, and it came with a dice tower. I can never get rid of Jason now. So you got to stay.
Right. I call that insurance.
Yeah. I gave him nothing in game for it, just for the record. Tumbra, you're up.
Oh, that's me.
Yes.
Sorry.
No worries.
Tumblr's gonna move inside.
Yep.
And not well. I guess right there. Kurith is clearly undead, right?
Not necessarily. You could take an action to make the study action to try to determine whether or not he is if you wanted, but it could go either way. At this point, you know what he looks like, so it's your call whether or not you think he's undead.
Okay, I am instead gonna go up here.
Okay.
And then I will take the study action.
All right. Give me a, we'll call that, I would take medicine or nature.
Field medicine.
Upon closer observation, you do not think he's undead. You think he's been corrupted by decay, but he is not undead.
Okay, noted. The Tumblr will just yell out, he's decayed, he's not undead, just everyone in the party, to let them all know. And we'll do...
You do have your bonus. You still have your bonus action. It does take your action to do the study action.
Fair. Okay. We'll cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action on Bramble.
Okay.
Perfect. Oh, do we need to go over there? Strawberry. Wait, and I'll be better.
Appreciate.
Okay, so you should have, where did it go? You got it. You did. You got it. Very, very nice. All right, Echo Emptiness, number 8. Technically, so those of you who have not played with me before, I randomize the numbers on the enemies, so you never know how many there are, but you know there are only 2 that you see these so far, even though he's number 8. All right, life drain, so he can fly 50. You know what? You heard his friend, yeah, Mr. Turtle. He's going to fly up toward the eaves, and life drain on Kettle Spark. That's a hit. A little bit necrotic. Devilpox.
I spend half my movement to stand up. Oh boy. So let's see here. What's my option here? All right. I stand up and I yell, "You can't kill me! I've got tenure!" And I whisper to myself, "That was not FDA approved." And then,
well, haven't you heard there've been cuts? So Doge got a hold of the FDA.
25. As a bonus action, I'm going to drink one of my elixirs. So I drink my potion of boldness. Here we go. And I kind of whispered, "This better not be mayonnaise again." And then I'm going to attack. Let's go with the one in front of Bramble to start out with. So we're going to cast Poison Spray on this thing. Hey, look at that.
Look at
Got
you.
him.
All right, seems to be immune.
Oh, immune to poison. Okie doke. And that's my turn.
All right, the Gorgomnoth. All right, Will. Come on. Does have a climb speed, so I'm up and move here. Pseudopod, Bramble. Kaylin, back to you.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
Sorry, at the
one,
top.
which one it was?
One quick
Okay,
thing.
so go ahead.
Quick thing. At the top of the order, you hear a gurgling sound, and you see from the ground behind Kalem, or not behind Kalem, behind Kuroth, you see appear some sickly green material, perhaps bleeding through from this demi-plane that you learned of. Demi-plane of decay. Does not seem to be a creature, though. Just sort of bleed through. All right, Caleb, you're up.
So it's not a creature, it's just some goop.
Yep.
This is what happens when you don't wash your hands, people. Regular hand washing prevents disease. Which one? I guess it doesn't matter which one's immune to poison. I can't poison anything. Yep, same deal. I'll cast another Jim's Magic Missile. Let's see what Jim's got for me. At the Gorgomnoth. That'll miss.
No,
You should hit.
Alright.
All
so
three
a
hit.
couple of damage.
All 3 hit.
Nice.
All 3 do?
Yep.
Oh.
Mhm.
So, but
Got one.
the first bolt hit it, killed it. As with regular match missile, you do have to declare all your targets at the same time. So the other 2 pummel themselves into the remains of the critter.
Gosh, okay, so he's done those, so no more of those like 25 damage shots from him, huh? All right. I do kind of like where I'm standing behind all of these other people. What am I on, like a rowboat here?
Yeah, like the remains of a boat, it looks like.
Can I get behind it and like take a knee?
You'll have partial cover behind it. If you want to prone yourself, you could, as a free action, you can drop prone, but you have to spend half your speed next round to stand up. But if you drop prone, you'll have total cover. So it's your call.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll drop prone, and I'll end my turn prone like that.
All right. So I will mark you as prone.
Thank you.
Yep. And then Bill, who, much like most of my bad guys, forgets that he had legendary actions. At the end of your turn, will use his animate scrap ability. Turn that green.
It's gonna be the goop, isn't it? Yep.
Just to turn that goop to a critter. Ah. Spelled it right this time, so I pronounce it right this time too. To a Gorgum death. Gorman death. All right, that was his legendary. On his turn, then. Everybody give me an Arcana check or Perception, your choice. Dabble, you know for sure that this bleed through, you suspect there are ways, you suspect that you could stop it. You know how to do so by manipulating the weave. It will take, it's a simple task that you can describe as a free action to any of your compatriots. It will take a total of 6 segments of this repeated sort of mini ritual to close access to this demi-plane. So in other words, any one of you can take an action to attempt to close the demi-plane. Once it's been done 6 times, it will be closed and no more of these will appear. I'm sure that's clear as mud as we go on, or if there are questions, I can answer them now. But basically, everyone can, on your turn, you have the option to take an action to start closing access to that plane. And all right.
No range limitations. You can do it from anywhere.
Yeah, because it's closing to the prime material, closing access from that demiplane. All right, the new Gorgum Death. Speed of 10, so it will dash. Graham.
I think. I'll stay put for right now. She will use her action to do the first one of those 6 things to kick off the ritual.
Okay, 5 to go.
Bonus action, she's going to command Ketterspark to do his fiery teleportation. So actually, no. Hang on. This. I'm gonna go like here, if that makes sense, so that it will hit both of these. They both succeed. Oh well. And then teleport in. And try to like be a little bit taunty, if that makes sense. You know, see.
Does Ketterspark have a language?
Understands the languages I speak, so.
But doesn't speak.
Ketterspark. Yeah. I mean, and basically, yeah, he can't do the ritual if that's the question. No. You have to have basic. You don't have to be proficient, but you have to have basic fluency in Arcana, which, as professors at Strixhaven, you all would, right?
Fair.
Keter Sparks
I gotta
makes a
try.
insulting high-pitched whistling sound at me. I. Yes. Continue.
All right. Zafira will go 5. Maybe that's only 10. That's the square. And drop prone behind the cart, and also do the ritual.
All right, that's 2. Echo of Emptiness 4, a life drain on him.
Can I give myself the prone condition, or you got to do it?
I don't know if you have a button for it. I can here.
Yes, please.
Echo will miss. Tumbra.
Rogue will look around at everyone falling prone. And will also use his action for the ritual.
All right, that's 3.
And then as a bonus action, will I want the bonus action, but I will move.
Do you still have a spell
practice
slot
it.
for the
Spiritual weapon?
Yeah.
No, unfortunately not, because I use spiritual weapon and aid.
No worries.
Yeah, we'll move down and end my turn.
All right. Echo of Emptiness 8. Play over here. Actually, he can move 50. He's going to fly adjacent to the prone guy and make a melee attack on this prone guy. Advantage when attacking a prone creature. All right.
Yeah.
Devil Pox.
I'm going to bonus action use my other elixir. So I use the elixir of transformation on myself, and I just go, we're skipping safety protocols and going straight to theatrical violence. And I pull out a little potion that says warning, not intended for consumption or exposure or contact with reality, and I pour it into my backpack. And the claws that I use to walk around on and that I normally use for pulling taffy, raw arcane energy sort of pulses up from them. And you can see that the wires are actually made of licorice. And it goes up and they sort of spurt and sputter. And then they stop moving, and I hit my backpack, and they come down with a kerthunk real hard. And I go, that'll do. And I walk up to this thing here, and I'm going to try and attack it.
Okay.
With the claw.
That'll miss.
And that's a miss. And I'll go here, and then I will end my turn.
All right. The order, some slime, corruption appears there. Caleb, you're up.
Alright, I've stood up.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're at 4, right? 4. We've done
Yeah.
4 of 6.
I'll use my action
Yes.
like that for that to stop these oozes coming in.
That's 5. End of your turn. Well, I'm sorry. Anything else for you then?
I don't think I have a bonus action, so no, I think that's it.
Why back down?
End of your turn. Use the legendary to summon another Gormandath.
Oh, good golly.
His turn. His turn. Ah, yes. Here we go. He's going to go up to... Move right up here. And he's going to swing at Tumbra with his obsidian ladle. And miss. And he'll swing again. Miss again.
Oh,
And death 12. Speed of 10, so it will dash here.
got a bad feeling about that ladle.
From death 4, speed of 10, it will dash here. Graham.
Oh, no. Okay. Maybe brave or stupid. Maybe a little bit of both. But will action do the last one to finish the spell?
All right, as access to the demiplane closes, Gormandaths fall into pools of gray-green goo.
Oh, thank goodness. I was very concerned. All right. And then bonus action, we're going to have Petal Spark here come a little closer. 30. And then gonna throw some hot tea. This one. Is there a hot tea?
Got him.
Yeah.
Mr. Kettlespot to the rescue. Alright, and that is it for Graham and Kettlespot.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
I got it. All right, Zafira.
Could you describe the appearance, not a study action, just base appearance of the echoes of emptiness again? Are they corporeal?
They are corporeal and look like that.
Yeah, okay. Horrifying, but
I lied. They are incorporeal. I don't know why I said they are incorporeal.
oh, they're incorporeal.
And look like that. Yeah.
Okay, so they're shadowy, not bodied.
Yeah.
Crap. Okay. I stood up and no longer have Misty Step available to me. 5. Yeah, I'm gonna provoke if I do this. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna go 5 and provoke.
All right.
10, 50. So Echo 8 gets a.
Little miss.
And so while I was at range, so from that square, throw a container of oil at Kareth Vale, which I think in 24 save for him rather than an attack roll from me.
Cut out a little bit there.
So
what do we
are
got?
you
I'm
using
sorry.
the oil from equipment?
I am.
Okay, so you need to, if you're dousing a creature, it's an attack roll. If you're dousing a space, it's a utilize action. So if you're doing the
that's
space
not-
under him,
Oh, I see. It's a utilize action? That's
For
for
the space under
I'm
him.
like in the inventory tab. I mean, that actually is better for me, so I'm all good. On the inventory tab, it says you can replace one of your attacks with throwing an oil. Target must succeed on a dex save.
Yeah, that's the 2024 version. They have to succeed on dex save. If you're trying to cover them,
Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the old one.
Or you can use utilize to pour it on the ground. You want to cover?
Yeah.
No, I'd rather target them because then he can't move away.
All right.
So DC 8 plus my dex mod is a 3, so DC 11.
And your proficiency.
Oh, and my proficiency bonus is DC 13.
He does not make it. He's now doused in oil.
All right, so the bad guy's really flammable, guys.
We'll work on it.
And there we go.
All right, Echo 4. Continue to try to life drain, but this time, since it's in the much luck for Bramble, that's supposed to be on. What happened there? I don't know. Ignore that. Ignore that. It wasn't supposed to be. It's supposed to be Dabble because he can't seem to hit Bramble. He was trying to attack Dabble. That is a hit.
Would have hit either way.
Umbra.
Tumbra's going to look at Coronel and tilt his head, look up at him, really gruff, and say, "You took my flame. I want it back." You can cast Sacred Flame.
So you know Sacred Flame is not fire damage. It is radiant. Just throwing it out.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, fair enough. Well, he's not going to cast Sacred Flame, and instead he's going to essentially uppercut him with his mace.
All right.
Let me do that.
I mean, Sacred Flame probably does more damage than Mace too, right? But well, not you crit. Look at that. Look at that. All right.
Come again. All right.
Well done.
Oh,
All right.
Well, okay.
well, not so bad.
Every point of damage counts.
Especially the last one. Anything else for Tumbra then?
Tumbra is going to do nothing else. Nope. He'll just glower menacingly.
All right. Echo 8. Let's see. Here. Life drain on Tumbra. I don't think I've hit with these guys but once, maybe twice. Dabble.
Just hit me.
Well, no, once.
Literally good news.
Right, but once, maybe twice, right? I know I just hit you, but I don't think I hit anybody else. Maybe one other time.
All right. I'm going to use a bonus action to drink a potion.
Okay.
Terrible roll, but I'll take it. There I go. Vintage 4 hours ago. And I go to take the attack action on this thing. That is a hit. Drop this damage on him. And I say, "I know Kung Fu," and then I also drop Fury small on him and go, "Fun-sized Fury!" And end my turn.
A plus on the funds.
Kung Fu.
Kung
Yeah.
Fu.
Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Caleb, you're up.
Love that.
All right. So that's closed off now. Let's see what we have here. Oh, simple solution. I could just try to hit Karoth with some fire, huh?
Good plan.
Yeah. Hey, that still needs to happen. Actions. Yeah, I think I'll just. Yeah, we'll just do. I have Firebolt. That's fire damage, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. And it ignites,
Okey-doke.
which is the important part about that.
Alright, let's target him up. Come on, big money, no whammies. Alright, pretty good. 20.
Hey,
That'll hit.
Ah,
All right, Zafira, you
Two
should have
damage.
you should have a blood drop if it's set up, if the coding is right. That does 5 fire damage under item oil on your actions tab. You can just put that on him since he's been hit with fire.
There we go.
yeah.
That'll do.
Ellen Flambe.
I'm gonna stay behind the boat. That'll be my turn.
All right. All right. End of your turn. Well, he doesn't have legendary. You can also, guys. Kuroth. Kuroth will swing it with obsidian ladle. First at Tumbra. Hit.
Oh,
Constitution save goes with it. Did you fail?
Wait, why did he get 2 con saves?
Concentration for his spell, and then
Yeah, but he made the first one.
yes, and then this one is not concentration.
Oh,
This one is
I
a
see.
con save from the obsidian ladle. You gain magical fatigue. You have disadvantage on your next strength or dex based check, save, or attack.
okay.
Before the end of his next turn. Bramble.
Graham says, well, it just so happens that as a wildfire druid, fire is my specialty. So we are going to, I did save a second level spell slot. And we are going to see if we can do some Scorching Ray about it. So first attack, first ray. That'll be a miss, unfortunately. Second ray. Oh.
Oh.
Gee whiz.
If
I
you
bragged
had
about it.
physical dice, you'd blow on him and throw it before you threw the third one.
I
Right?
do declare you need to blow on them dice.
I use my
Family
inspiration
stream.
to have a
Family
reroll.
stream. This is a family stream.
That's a hit.
Yeah, over and over and over again in the back of my head. Don't say it.
I was gonna say, did I just say something? I thought.
No,
I
no,
was
no.
being sweet.
No, I'm saying it to myself so I don't say something wrong.
You behave
Uh.
not. You behave not. Pope, not.
Trying to be an adult so hard.
You behave not. Pope Bob from Chicago. That one's a hit. Go ahead and throw the extra 5 on him, Zafira.
Oh, it keeps coming. I love this. Good, good, good.
Every time he gets hit,
Yep.
That's how I read
Yeah,
it.
I just retired it.
And then I will flow
No
up
and then.
my- Oh! Huzzah!
No, and then.
Excellent. But still in none because Kettle Spark can still do some stuff. And Kettle Spark's gonna come over here and see if we can how he takes his tea. Unfortunately, he does not like his tea. That's all right. We took care of one problem.
Zafira.
Well, I'll give it a try. Zafira's gonna Echo of Emptiness 8 know that they make this product called Crest, and it would be good if you used it once in a while to brush on. And see if Vicious Mockery does it. Them.
Nope.
Wow, they've got a strong psyche. And I actually think that I'm hurt enough that potion as a bonus action and should end up 5 above max HP.
Yep.
Well, I figure out how to do that, I'll pass turn.
Okay. All right, Echo 4. Bramble. Hit. Umbra.
Someone's going to turn around and use Sacred Flame on the Echo of MTS.
Okay.
Hold on. There we are.
No damage.
Does that work, or do I have?
He made a
do I have
save.
disadvantage?
He made his
Okay.
saving throw. He succeeded,
Oh,
which means he
got it.
takes.
Fair enough.
Oh, Bell was down on that last one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The fire damage at the end.
I apologize. That last bit of fire damage, Vel falls to the ground. His echoes disappear. He says the last word that he yells out into the void.
I find your lack of flavor disturbing.
Trails off in a wheeze as he collapses beside on the ground. His obsidian ladle clattering to the floor and cracking clean in half. The foul glow fades from the walls of this pantry, as it were. The air begins to clear. What remains of the oozes on the ground lies twitching in puddles of flour and brine. It is quiet, you suspect, for the first time in days. A soft chime echoes from a silver fork-shaped key as it slowly rises from Kuroth's robe and dissolves into golden light. And you get the sense that the curse that was affecting Strixhaven is over. And as you reascend up the stairs, back into Strixhaven, once more on the grounds of Strixhaven, you see that indeed that seems to be the case. There's much rejoicing. The bells ring joyfully from every tower, not for class, but for celebration. You see students lining up outside the kitchens with empty plates and bright eyes. The replicators hum gently. The greenhouses bloom once more. Fires are lit. Bread rises. Pots boil. One by one, students and faculty approach you with hugs, with notes, with sketches. A small group of first years presents you with a handmade banner reading, "Thank you, professors. You saved lunch." And for the first time in what feels like days, weeks, maybe even months, everyone eats together. And that concludes our adventure.
Hooray!
Huzzah!
Thank you all.
Thank you for playing with us.
Yes, thank you all. Those of you that I've not played with previously, thank you so much. You're welcome to stay on the server for as long as you like. I always encourage you to sign up for my games. Folks that play in one-shots, I always give you a couple of free sessions if you decide to join a campaign, so feel free. If you're a new player. Existing players, you guys don't get that shit. Although Greg, you're new enough. You know what? Remind me, Greg. I'm going to give you one session for you. Greg's only played one with me. I'm going to give you a free session. But
there you go.
Yeah, everybody else, you're screwed.
Everyone's a winner today.
But seriously, thank you all for your donations. Really appreciate it. Those of you that won merchandise during the break, please send me what you want, and I'll make sure and you send me your address as well, and I'll get it ordered for you. Platt, anything you want to say or anything that you want to add?
No, thank you guys for donating, and yeah, I did get the dice out to you, Jason.
Oh,
should be heading your
thanks
way.
so much.
Yep.
All right. Well, those of you
This
what?
one shot's in very good taste.
Oh,
Hey,
ooh, I don't know, man. That was a bit
It was
much.
a stretch. It was out there.
that was not as bad as most of the stuff I said tonight.
It was not
That
as
was
bad
better
as-
than what I said most of the way.
As anything that Bob said. No, not really.
Yeah.
All right. Those of you watching the stream, thank you for coming. The players, if you stick around just for a second, those of you watching the stream, thank you again. You can still donate. You can you can donate. I don't know how long does the campaign stay open. How long will that link be good, Platt? Do we know?
It'll be good for as long as I like. They won't take it down until I.
All right.
Yeah.
So
there's no deadline.
Why don't we say until August 1st, at least? So if anybody watches this stream after today, and you want to donate, at least until August 1st, it will be up possibly later. But we can talk offline about that too. Again, thank you, folks that watched. Those that played, please stick around. Okay, we are off. Yeah, again, thanks, you guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for running the game.
A little
Yeah,
bit,
thank you for having us. This is a lot of fun.
some technical oddities that made things not quite as bad as they could have been. My regular players will tell you I've had some technical difficulties with Fantasy Grounds this week. So the fact that we didn't lose Fantasy Grounds at all, things
I think
went
it was
quite
pretty
well.
smooth, actually.
Yeah. So,
Did pretty good.
all right.
Well,
Platt-
considering
I
how things
will
went
say-
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, yes, this went really well.
yeah, no, absolutely.
I will say that the flavoring the
Flavoring.
as with like
Flavoring.
tea flavored attacks. I will point out that the ability before I attempted to rename it was Flame Seed. So the effort to keep it
To move
PG
away,
either
yeah.
way.
Bob,
Very
you,
You went with teabag.
I mean, that's true. We're off stream now, Bob, so you can let it rip.
That's a lot of pressure to put on me all at once. I'm
Fair,
just
fair.
That's what she said.
Not made of
That
zingers.
is what she said.
That's what she said.
All right. Well,
Oh,
again,
you should see me on the Tuesday game. I have a spreadsheet of cold puns that I go through.
It's quite ridiculous.
I have
And-
300. Yeah.
I
Wait,
added to
these,
the few suggestions that Bob had and didn't get to use a lot of them, so I'll throw them in the charity game chat. Some of the wise ass silver quill.
The stream is definitely still going.
Oops.
Oh no.
Well, all right. Yeah, I'll edit that. I hit the button.
Well,